Okay, I'm back. One sec, I'm just gonna set up some stuff. Alright, I'm gonna open the details page for that. I'll just get Guild Wars 2 loading up so you at least have some pretty visuals. Okay, now. I'm making the noise again. I need to stop. Alright, throw that in that playlist. Oh, not this character. Why have I got this character? I'll show you that one. Okay. Yes. Oops. What was it called again? Void. That was the thing we found in the last place. Why have I got Masad and Bloodstone in the tags still? Whoops. Okay. So Void. Let's throw Oshan in there. Is Kunavang in my tags? She is. Okay, that's fine. Do I have Turtle tagged? Turtle. Oh my god, I don't. Siege Turtle. Alright. Alter the tags a little bit. Change the language settings. Not that I even know if that does anything, but I'm doing it anyway. Does Guild Wars 2 Ender Dragons have its own tag yet? Nope, it does not. Alright. So tagging it as Path of Fire again. Okay. Let's sable that. And a little bit, change the language settings. Okay. That I even know. So there's going to be some echo, but I'm doing for a moment. Anyway. I'm just testing if the Guild Wars sounds working. 2 Ender Dragons have its own tag yet? I'll tell you when the echo is going to start. Right. So tagging it as Path of Fire again. Okay. Just waiting. Let's sable that. Come on. And a little bit. Change catch up to where it was. Language. Wow, it is really far behind. Okay. Okay, the music is working. There's going to be some. Alright. There's going to be a lot of echo for like a minute. Then it's going to clear up. But I've muted the YouTube stream next to me, so that's going to stop playing back into my audio. Alright, and refreshing that page. Okay, let's jump back in. Sorry, yeah, I'm starting late today, because I did some cleaning shit, and I'm cooking rice. But the main thing was because I got distracted. Again, this isn't like me going through this expansion so slow. It's partly because I want to stream it at reasonable hours and not wake up all the neighbors. But it's also... Whereas otherwise I would be playing through like story at like 3 AM on my own, and I would have probably finished it like very quickly. Where like because a lot of people are starting to finish it now. Like even in Wooden Potatoes videos, he's going like, "Oh, I'm really far behind everyone," and I'm pretty sure he's ahead of me. So, yeah, it's a bit awkward. While I'm here quickly, I'm just gonna check what materials they're doing today, and then I'll just throw that in the TP. Okay, so I'm going to need 250 of that. I'm going to ignore all the Gossamer ones, and I'm going to need 300 of that. So, calculator time, 250 minus 24, because my ability to do maths has absolutely disappeared since high school. Sorry for the delay, I'm not a professional at all. As you can tell, I'm not even on topic, but I'll be jumping into Ender Dragons in just a moment. Just want my Elderwood logs. Come on. Alright, place order. I'll do the rest later. I just wanted to see how much this was so I don't have to come back here. Thick leather section. So I want 300 minus 29. Minus 250. Okay. Come on. Alright, so I want 250 plus 21. Alright. That's gonna sort itself out in the background. And let's jump back down to Cantha. Okay, yeah, so, and the thing I was actually specifically distracted by, because I mean, again, I'm taking my time in general. I think that's partly just because a bit of franchise fatigue with Guild Wars 2 in general, because I did take a big step back from the game. I'm gonna start over here so I can just run around the skiff. I did take a big step back from the game a couple of months back, just because I was playing the game like a second job, and it was just too much. Like, not even in terms of like YouTube stuff. It was just the game, and I just needed to just go back a bit. So that has nothing to do with like the are all the waypoints contested. Oopsie. Okay, well, I guess we're going from here. That has nothing to do with the quality of the expansion. That's just me. So far, I've been pretty happy with the expansion, although last episode I definitely was underwhelmed with the story, but that's less to do with the story they showed in and of itself, and more to do with just Guild Wars 2's style of storytelling and what I think is going to happen, not what's actually happened so far. So, yes, I'm like, I was a bit underwhelmed yesterday, so I wasn't too crazy about getting back in today. But again, these issues have more to do with me than the game. Anyway, and the thing I was specifically distracted by was technically still related to Guild Wars, because I've been getting into D&D recently, like in the last couple of months, and I was like, oh, I'd love to do like a homebrew thing, and what's a franchise that I absolutely love, and it's Guild Wars, and like piggybacking off like a world that already exists would definitely save me a shitload of time, while also allowing me to explore a world that I already love and do some things with it that like Guild Wars as a Aurene as a gaming studio just doesn't necessarily have the time to do. Like, I would love to do like a full story campaign in the Mists, like with so many different environments and just like time travel or just like things like that. So it's like things that the franchise just doesn't have the like, well, they have the time and money a hell of a lot more than me, but they have to allocate according to like in order to just be a video game. So I really wanted to do something with that. So I was designing like homebrew races. I've started with the Norn and the Char. Very much enjoying the Char. So I was messing around with that late last night and this morning. Can I get through here? Oh, I have another speed. I wonder how fast it gets eventually. Does it go all the way to skill 5? Yeah. Alright, well, way off. Where am I going? Yeah, so that was a hell of a lot of fun, and technically still related to Guild Wars, just not what I'm supposed to be doing right now. How do I get... What is this? Haywire... swift whack from the Raptor's tailspin. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is a heart. Oh, shit. Tell you what, let's just burn through you guys with that. Oh, whoopsie, I've done the wrong skill. Oh, no, I'm leaving. For a second I was like, aha, I will switch back to Tempest, and then I realized, oh wait, no, that's just the switch weapon button. As you can tell, I'm the expert of all things when it comes to this game. Yeah, I've still got a staff left over from back when I played Corelli. I just, like, carried it along with me. I don't really use it anymore. Okay, so back to the actual story, what I'm supposed to be doing here. In the last episode, we killed Anka, who I still don't know what the hell her plan was, because it seemed blatantly suicidal. I guess she was embracing void magic and wanted to, like, but she was specifically said, all you people who want to become gods, it's a stupid idea, you're crazy. Like, she seemed to be trying to do the exact same thing by trying to just, like, become one with void magic or whatever the fuck that was. So I don't understand her at all, aside maybe she's just meant to be completely insane. But now we're looking to try and clear our name, and in order to have June's help in repairing the extractor, which also hasn't been explained like at all, and I'm worried about that. So, but in order to get to June, we need to go through the Ministry of Security. So we are going to go try and make our case that we didn't blow up their reactor, in order to get the means we need to try and save soo-won.
Gods, I'm exhausted. I get that we're understaffed, but if I have to pull another night shift,
no kidding. I don't get paid enough to spend half my day fighting off Risen. I'll lose an arm.
or stomping on grubs.
I'm going to check the level of game to mic sound in the security. So we are going to go try and make our case that we didn't blow up their reactor, in order to get the means we need to try and save soo-won. Alright, I feel like my mic is a lot louder than the actual game, so I'm just going to turn this up a little bit. It used to be the other way around, because I had a worse mic, so I'm still adjusting that. Alright, up we go.
Captain Min wants no interruptions. Thanks to your buddy Lee, our precinct is swamped.
Let me back there, Mogi. I'm telling you, she'll be fine with it. Think I know her better than you do?
Oh, I forgot. I'm talking to the Minister of Self-Importance. She's not even answering her door right now.
She'll answer for me, okay? She knows my knock. We have a secret knock. It's an inside joke from when we were kids.
Cute. And I'm sure you and Lee have a special handshake. But the answer is no. She's busy, and so am I. But we'd be less busy if someone gave us a hand. Say, I don't know, a friend of Min's? Perhaps an admirer? Who cares deeply for her?
Oh, you manipulative foot fungus. I'll knock out a few tasks, to help her. Then, you're letting me back there.
Deal. But until you're done, the only door you're getting through is the exit. No secret knock required.
Min! Hey, Min! You back there?
Stop shouting! She can't hear you! I swear I'll have you removed.
Oh, you gonna call the police on me?
Get out, Rama! A deal's a deal!
I think these, I feel like this guy does kind of like Rama. He's just got a lot of issues with him. Alright, Rama, you got anything to say? Okay, so I guess this is like her secretary. I can't remember. I think they mentioned Mogi at the end of the last episode, but I can't remember exactly what his role is here. But he definitely seems to have his issues with the Ministry of Security, because he thinks we're all buddy-buddy with Lee, which I would not say that.
Has
Well,
not been
Rama.
seen outside our mansion since the recent uptick in violent Jade Tech malfunctions. We are currently trying to reach her for a statement.
She hasn't even been seen outside her mansion. Maybe she had some feelings for my turn as well.
Sorry you had to witness that little kerfuffle. That was actually one of my more pleasant interactions with Mogi.
Oh, so they hate each
You
other.
two
Never
have a
mind.
history?
You could say that. We went through training together. He used to give me crap for... it's a waste of breath. Anyway, we're helping with a few chores. Some grubs, undead crows, routine stuff. There's also an infestation of purist activity in the area. Given their political inclinations, you'd think they'd choose to live somewhere more agreeable to their bigotry.
You'd think.
Listen, think you can handle Mogi's menial tasks on your own for a little while? I've got an idea. Might be a good one. Might be crazy. I'll get back to you, Commander.
So I guess Mogi is actually just a dick, and I'm assuming what he's referring to is because he said people used to make fun of him for his Kurza heritage, whereas most people, it seems, in the main city of Yukaineng are native Canthan. Native Canthan's the wrong word, because Canthan's a continent, but like ethnic Canthan. Yeah, so I'm guessing that's what he's referring to there. Wait, so what am I actually doing? Get more information from Lieutenant Zhao. Okay. Guess Admiral Zhao's been demoted since he failed to capture the North Pole and kill Prince Zuko. Next new build available. I'm gonna restart that now, actually, just because I'm gonna be streaming for longer than that. So 1 sec. Yeah, because they're releasing little hotfixes like pretty fast. That always happens when there's a expansion or the world update. So nothing to worry about that. And I guess Min, this person who has a direct line to Lee, is his childhood friend, and maybe is Rama's childhood friend, and maybe the girlfriend, ex-girlfriend. I'm not sure exactly what the implication was there. All right. I need to open the window because the smell of rice is getting pretty strong from my rice cooker. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. May sound a little more echoey. We'll see. Oh shit. Alright, my game finished patching while I was doing that. Hopefully it's... maybe I should turn up my fan as well. Alright, no, I need to go into Streamlabs and figure out all those mic settings so that because I think the idea is they're kind of like Discord, that you can put in settings that filter out things that your computer thinks is just noise that shouldn't be recorded, like a fan or from the keyboard or just shit like that. Because no one... Does anyone talk about my keyboard when we're in Discord? I don't think they do. Whereas an Xbox Live party, everyone's like, Patty, what the hell are you doing?
I wouldn't go any further if I were you.
There's been an accident. Several dead. There are no words.
Oh.
I feel sick.
That's a Risen. I heard a Risen. One sec. Hopefully this will fast track the heart. Oh. Alright, I'll tag it. And, oh shit. Oh my god. Ow. Wow. Okay, hi. Holy shit. They pack a punch. I'm going around the corner and hopefully they won't come around here. Come on. Come on. Come on. So, come on. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, well I'm rezzing now. If I can just kill one, then I will get progress from the event. Because I get the feeling that this is going to count towards this after I talk to the lieutenant, so I don't want to do the event now, because it'll potentially help out a lot. Come on, finish reviving. Oh, thank you. Okay, now if I can break combat, because this pulsing healing skill really doesn't...
Normal.
Oh.
And then that portal...
It's going to be okay.
Their eyes. You didn't see their eyes. It's like... It was like they saw the most horrible thing imaginable.
Jesus.
It was like so much screaming before they...
Like, this is... So it's clearly another portal to the Void is opened here. Which is interesting, because it seems to be a unique event for players who are this far in the story, because surely that wouldn't have appeared before that. That was the only time the Void got loose. But, like, that... The Void is just so unsettling. Like... It's... we haven't seen anything like that in Guild Wars in a while. Like, I thought Jormag was as unsettling as things... and creepy as things we're gonna get in Guild Wars 2. But no, this is... quite something. No, I just want to kill that one. I just want to kill that one. I'm gonna go. Stop blocking. Alright, I got something. And I killed another one. Alright. Is there another player here? There's another player. I'll just finish it. Alright. Let me just do this. Down, please. But yeah, like, this seems to be like an organized attempt, though. Like, these Risen aren't just like, because the
Third attack this week? Lost count.
Something isn't right. It's always been bad, but not quite this bad. I'm going in.
Into where exactly? The ruins?
Come on, you heard her. Move out.
Wait, where are they going? I kind of want to go with them. Because the Unchained, like, they will attack if provoked, but... Wait, where are you going? Oh, okay. So, they despawn. Like, the Unchained will attack if provoked. We saw that in Siren's Landing, but other than that, they just kind of shamble around and stare into space. Aside from the more powerful ones, like, say, the Kingpins, and I guess maybe leftover Eyes of Zaitan. Oh shit, hang on. That's where they are. I think this is them. Like, aside from that, they definitely don't have a lot of agency to them anymore now that Zaitan's gone.
This sure beats sitting around and waiting for the Jade Brotherhood to steal a battery.
I still don't think that's a good idea. We don't patrol the ruins for a reason, let alone go spelunking.
Wow, okay.
You didn't have to come then. But we're losing innocent lives because the city won't get in there and clean it out.
What she said, party pooper.
The city's definitely more flooded than it used
Looks
to be,
like
I think.
a good spot to land. With me.
Like, I don't think the sea level ever really fully went down. So I suppose that would explain why there's a lot less of an undercity in Kyning than it used to be. Like, the whole thing would have been flooded. But like, yeah. So that place I was at just now. Like, I'll go back to there and hope that like I haven't missed any dialogue or anything. But where that void portal opened. I might throw up a mentor tag just to. Because odds are it'll throw something at me that I could use in the players for, so I'll just still let people know where I am. Hello. Oh shit. Oh, why? Underwater combat. Alright. Like, Guild Wars definitely does have the best underwater combat that you'll see, that you find in a game, like, in many games, but, it's still not good. Underwater combat is just something that's hard to nail for any game. Alright, come on. Just need to kill these things because the NPCs are aggro, limiting event won't continue. Unless they're dead. Come on, give me my fucking whirlpool. Give me my whirlpool. Here we go. Thank you, this way. So satisfied using that down here. But yeah, like, it's possible that soo-won is starting to exert control over the Risen because she would have that power now. But, like, they're not showing any indication of void magic. So what else could be? Oh shit. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Really getting bullied a lot in this expansion. Fuck, stop. What is hitting me? Stop. Now that other players are here, I reckon I'll switch back to Tempest. For God's sake, because this is like I think I am definitely pumping out less damage than I had on my Tempest. Jesus, I miss being able to just laser through everything. Ow, Jesus! Something here is really strong. I think it's one particular enemy in this bunch somewhere is like pumping out so much damage. Okay. Alright. Well, as soon as we break combat, I'm switching to Tempest, because other players will be able to pick up the slack with the break bars that I have.
This place smells pretty bad.
Yeah, well, it's filled with Risen. They're literally dead.
Alright. This is gonna be much easier now. Yeah, because I mainly went Catalyst for the story instances. I mean, who knows, maybe it'll pump out better damage in this Tempest build if I learn how to play it right, but that's not going to happen for a while. Whoa. Alright. This place is very cool. So I guess, yeah, there would have had to be stone foundations, surely, because given that Kaineng was, like, stacked up as high as it was. Like, Kaineng was basically skyscrapers, despite being, like, a medieval-style world. But surely you wouldn't be able to make buildings that high purely out of wood. Like, they used a lot of wood on the buildings, but the main supports had to be stone, surely. So I guess that's what's left. Because it has been 250 years. So yeah, a lot of the Kaineng we saw in Guild Wars 1 is no longer there, but you wouldn't expect it to be. After it got hit by a tsunami, it would have been completely saturated, would have decayed from the water. And just the sheer amount of time. Like, and then, like, to add all to that, the Risen would have just made everything worse, damaging everything. So it makes sense that pretty much all that's left would be stone supports of old Kaineng. But I don't know. I hope we do get to see a little more than that at some point. But yeah. Although I would be curious because like the Orions definitely did use a few like can I get this? Ooh, I can get this now. Like the Risen we found in Ore definitely did occasionally use a few old ships left over from Ore. So
What do you think that thing is?
some of them were preserved. I'd be
Not
curious.
sure.
What?
Do you feel that pulsing? Let me take a closer look.
Is it me, or does the air feel a little thicker around here?
Watch out!
What exactly?
If we destroy it, the attacks might stop.
Okay. Alright, let's take this out then. Kinda looks like
Destroy it. Finally.
there's something funneling into it.
Ooh,
Looks like thorns.
I can breathe again.
Kind of like packed technology.
What do you think that thing was?
My nan used to tell me a bunch of stories about relics washing up after the Zaitan disaster. Maybe it was...
Hold that thought.
Shannon.
Who are you?
I'm me. Don't get too close to her.
I am the end. My blood boils beneath the earth.
Okay, so this appears to be... Oh, no, the break glass skill again. I have one more. Oh, I've already activated my menu. I can't use it. Who is Janin again? I might look her up on the wiki if they don't explain.
I don't know who you are or what you want, but we're ending this.
Foolish children, naive and ignorant. Die at my hand. Feed the...
Everyone in
Feed
one
the
piece? Limbs still attached?
Do you see what else she would have said?
I think so.
That could have gotten us killed. Or worse, turn into Risen.
Come on, Suga, give her a break.
No. Dragging us here was selfish.
You didn't have to come.
Of course I was gonna come. I wasn't gonna let you get eaten by some undead wench.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
We could have gone about that better. Planned, brought better weapons. Fill us in on your schemes next time, okay?
Okay.
Who are these people again? I haven't met any of them before. Was some of them at the office building that we went to when we were talking to Muggy? Possibly. Wow, I haven't been here before. I didn't think the map extended this far. Oh no, yeah, I did. But I misinterpreted it. Okay, so there is a fair bit of old Kining left. So hang on, what was the NPC's name? Rami or something? Janin. Okay, who is Janin? I'm gonna look that up in Guild Wars 1, just in case that's like a Guild Wars 1 NPC resurrected. Guild Wars Janin. Guild Wars Wiki Janin. Okay. That may be specifically End of Dragons related then. This might be a completely new character. But, curious document fragment. Whatever. The brat thinks he can lord his position over us. That's not how it works, even if you're 200 years old. I don't care if he's the Minister of Fire or the Minister of Kappa. I won't respect my elders if it means bending at the knee to some dried-up husk. He may have kissed Raiko's feet, but that doesn't mean he deserves my respect now. Purity has nothing to do with rank or title. It's about genes. It's one's ability to command, not just their power, but their prowess over the people of Cantha. That's not how it works, even if you're 200 years old. Wait, is there someone... Is there someone who's actually 200 years old that they're talking about? Or are they just saying it wouldn't matter how old you are? Like, it's about your ability or something. And also your genes, because they're xenophobic. And that was found here.
The residual Zaitan magic in this area is almost as potent as it is in ore.
You sound a little too happy about that. The fact that she says it's almost as potent as it is in ore, and the fact that we found Risen are still capable of corrupting other creatures around them, and that mage that we just met, who was also Risen, seemed to be capable of controlling the others. Like, because we have seen in some instances before, of beings that are like corrupted or resurrected by an outside force, but they are strong enough in and of themselves to kind of like gain independence and even more power through it. And the example I'm thinking of is up in, where is it? One of the Char areas. Is it Ascalon, I think? No. Where is it? Yeah, in Helion Forest at Briar's Manor. Because Briar was a Ascalonian necromancer who was then turned into an Ascalonian ghost by the Faux-Fire. But she's different from other Ascalonian ghosts because she was a necromancer, a very powerful one, and she's actually managed to regain her former mind. Like, she's not trapped in the past in the same way that the other Ascalonian ghosts are, if that makes any sense. They all think they're still fighting the same war from 250 years ago. She knows that she's not, and because she's actually been able to regain control over herself, and so she's actually become even more powerful, it seems, as a result of the Faux-Fire. Whereas the other ones, well, I suppose they're more powerful, but it's a much worse fate. But she's actually profited from it in a way. Maybe we're seeing something similar here, like an ancient necromancer who's become Risen and is now exerting their control over, or something else entirely. Maybe the Void is infecting the Risen to an extent. Now, can I talk to you? Or maybe there's something else here that is allowing the Risen to, like, hold on. Because, I mean, like, aside from the initial wave, like, surely the Risen should have been whittled down by now. Like, it's been 100 years or so since Ore Rose, hasn't it? So you really think, and especially with all the Jade tech, that the Risen wouldn't be anywhere as much of a problem as they used to be. Strange. What's to unpack here? Sorry, I've gotten sidetracked on the story, but there's just so much interesting stuff here. Who are those people? Oh, you can see a little bit of wooden stuff up there. Some wooden supports and so on. Little remnants of the old houses. But yeah, so I think, see these flooded areas? Like, say, take this for example. I wonder if I jump down there, if you'll see, like... But my take is that those used to go down much further. So if I jump down, I should be able to get up fine with my sky scaler. Let's see this. Like, how far down does this go? I mean, it's all dirt and stuff. But if you look at this looks like it goes down further. Like, these wooden supports. Like, it doesn't, like, level out. There's no, like, visible, like, like built-in floor to the ground. So, my interpretation is that a hell of a lot of dirt and stuff has been, like, pushed in, and so now this has become buried. But what I'm gonna, like, my headcanon here, and it may not even just be headcanon there, like, that may have been the intention of the devs, is that these channels here used to go down a lot further, and built into the sides were heaps and heaps of houses, like this. See this? This used to be part of someone's home. So, this used to extend down way further, and this, like, made up a lot of the Undercity of Kaining, but it's not here anymore, because a hell of a lot of the population died, like, during the, like, and got buried, like, and submerged and flooded during the Risen Tsunami. And I like that because Zaitan himself, the boss fight, was terrible, and Ore did come across as too easy, but in terms of the lore of what Zaitan's done...
This place is giving me the creeps.
Oh, brother. Oh.
Not yet. Ren-Ho overheard someone talking about a strange-looking ship nearby. Heard it on the Min-Sec frequency.
But there's plenty of good scrap over at Nipui. We're gonna be turned into Risen food if we hang around too long.
Less complaining, more searching. Or I'll hand you over to them with a side of eggs.
Wait, these guys are fighting each other. So wait, these guys are searching for something here on behalf of Min-Sec, and the Brotherhood are attacking them. Uh-huh. Interesting. Now, let's keep exploring. There's like a palace or something up here. Come on. Let me rate combat. It's my bird. There's like I have a bird that appears when I'm through my fucking sigils. It is so far away. See this bloody bastard. It can maintain combat from so far away. It annoys the hell out of me. Okay, let's jump back to my catalyst. There we go. And go up here and have a look. Sorry, I'm getting very sidetracked from the story, but I find this whole area so interesting. And yeah, so it looks like because this area maybe was a bit more sheltered and so on, yeah, we're seeing so much more of what Kaining used to be like up here. Again, ruined, mostly gone, but this is so cool. Like, it's all overgrown with bamboo and stuff, like, oh... Siren's Landing vibes of how it's starting to become a bit overgrown now, but then it also has some of like a tiny bit of like the sea urchin stuff on the walls that we saw like further down. And then you can see it's coming over into the city proper now. Yeah, like it really gives the impression that there used to be so much more here. Oh, look at that, it's like fallen over. These ruins are so cool. So, okay, it looks like I'm hitting the edge of the map here. But yeah, and then there's the implication that this whole thing is like what we're seeing of this small section here. Like, it really gives the idea of there's a lot more out there. How far off can I go? Oh, so, okay, so invisible wall is here. Yeah, you can start to see it's not really rendering much more. But, like, if you pull back, it kind of, like, if you look at it from, like, over here, yeah, because then there's the fog comes in and it's not as visible that this just stops. Yeah. What's down here? Signal fragment. What is this place? Oh, this is the lab that we went into. Yeah, I think this is the main... Yeah, the main power lab of the city or whatever it was. Power grid. Yeah. Interesting that they built right on the edge, I suppose. The gondola system. I wonder if I can see where that gondola system goes, or if it just goes straight underground. Surely it would come out underneath here. Have they put through that immersion, or... Oh no, it seems to pop out there. I guess maybe I could go through the stone. I think they didn't really think about that so much, but that's just me being pedantic and exploring everything. Yeah, I haven't had this like exploratory feeling. Is that the right word? In Guild Wars 2 for such a long time. Like Path of Fire was great and all, but it was just like it was desert, and it's like I don't know. It was. I mean, maybe it's just the novelty's worn off because I'm down Spirit of Destruction. Oh fuck! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Whoop. I mean, it's probably more just because the novelty's worn off. Like, I do remember I was really psyched when I saw Augury Rock in Path of Fire. A lot of memories from back there. Oh, there's something up there. And who knows, maybe when I come back here in a couple of years' time, I'll be bored and I won't even remember what I'm saying right now. So it could just be that. But it's just, at least right now, it's amazing. New Cunning Zonic record. Hey Baragi, I'm sorry, that was terrible pronunciation, has placed Jimim on probation until further notice. Yongi hasn't taken to our style of rule. He and the rest of the Ministry of Purity have moved their operation to an outpost on the edge of the city. Rumor has it Hebargi is going to disband them, just as she disbanded the Celestial Ministry in favor of a more inclusive and open governance. Meanwhile, we finally reached the edge of the new city. It only took 18 years of blood, sweat, and endless bottles of sweet pear wine. I owe Dwayne 1,000 thanks that the winery in Sunxiang was salvageable. We stopped our excavation efforts on the edge of Ekaval Forest. A representative from the new Ministry of Urban Planning mapped out a wall that'll stretch from Napui, curve around the bay, and end here, securing the city from a possible second wave. Ministry Dotele, Ministry of Archives. That's interesting. Okay, so before I go to the next page... So this is about them rebuilding the city, and he specifically said excavating, not like draining. So it stands to reason that, because probably a lot of buildings were toppled and also a lot of like just dirt and mud and stuff was pushed into the city, that, yeah, there was a lot of the city that is now just buried and unrecoverable, and they had to dig a lot of it out. And so they've also built up the walls of New Kaining, and that's why the walls are so high. Oh yeah. Yeah, because the walls of New Kaining, they're huge. Like, you'd think... Especially as Jade Tech becomes more common, walls are nowhere near as useful as they were. Because like in our own world, the more technology increased, the more our ability to destroy stone structures increased. The less we bothered to build them, because why would you? But it and also there's no reason to build a wall that high, unless of course you've got a tsunami hitting it. Maybe it would have to be thicker if we're going for full immersion, but it makes sense. So that's what they're talking about here. They're like trying to excavate and repair the city, and also make it like more immune to a second hit. Okay, so there's no second page. Someone else is fighting a thing above me. I think they're going for the skill point. Hi there. Oh, probably could use my help earlier. This. Yes. Let's get this. How's that feel? Oh, it's so much better. Like, the pulsing's cool and all, but nothing beats just boom, healed. Gimme. Alright. Volcanic ruins. The ruins of Volcanic, heavily flooded from Zaitan's rising of ore, stand silent amidst the midst of technological progress, commune with this place of power. Yeah, this place, I love it. I think, honestly, mainly because of nostalgia purposes, because in terms of just like visual assets, like we've seen a lot more impressive in Guild Wars 2. Not that this is bad, but we've seen more impressive stuff. But in terms of just the nostalgia and my attachment to it, this is my favorite place in the game so far. What's happening over here as well? Is this another event? I would be curious to find out more about what's going on here. Interesting that the Jade Brotherhood's here as well, because oh shit. Oh, okay, this is the jumping puzzle. So that person's probably running teleport to friend. Alright, I'm not going to do the jumping puzzle right now. As curious as I am, I'm not going to, because I don't want to get sidetracked for that long in case I'm bad at it. Don't aggro me. Don't aggro me. Ah, fuck. Let's deal with these guys. Alright, if you can come over here. Oh, they have Jade Tech. Hang on. Alright, and whoop. Okay. Okay. What? Oh my god. Oh wow. Okay. Come on. Ah. I do really need to, like... Oh, fuck. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I definitely need to, like, go train somewhere against something dangerous to really get in the habit of using, like... Because, like, a lot of my skills are still long range, despite the fact that I'm using a hammer. Whereas because it's a hammer, I'm, like, mentally I'm going, alright, well, I gotta jump in there, when I really don't. Like, see this? I don't have to use the skill from right next to them. Because I'm lightly armored, I'm not built for close combat. I'm built for more glassy stuff. Alright. Curious document fragment. Zal wasn't doing well when we arrived, so it's no surprise he was one of the casualties. He was too weak anyway, lost a lot of blood. A purity waits for no man. We must press on and fight back against this Canthan genocide. Let this be a call to arms, to blood. No Canthan is safe from his self-righteous hand. No minister. We will see the loss of our nation if we don't act, so we march tonight. So this is about the fall of the Ministry of Purity, which is quite interesting. And it's such a callback to real world stuff. What's this? Vultures, old key. Okay, that's such a reference to real world stuff. When the people who have historically committed genocide, when they suddenly start losing, when the world goes, actually no, we know what you're doing is wrong. We are overpowering you now. Your time is over. Like, it is so like our own world for the people who are now losing after committing genocide to go, they're committing genocide against us. Like, it's just so stupid, but so accurate, and I love that the game's done this. Okaineng Dive, Day 2. We found an old journal in the ruins nearby, and a key. Seems to be some sort of vault manual. Probably looted by another thief trying to crack the code too. Don't think they got very far. The door will only open by their will. Don't know who the heck it's talking about, but we're talking about pre-Zaitan disaster, so... But if we're talking about pre-Zaitan disaster, we're probably out of luck. The whole thing is pretty cryptic anyway. I don't like messing with blood magic. Royals, always so dramatic. Ah! So this is like some sort of secret vault from the Canthan monarchy. That's cool. What's up here? Hello? Okay, yeah, I really like this place. But I do think it's time to go. Past time. I'm gonna go back to... Oh, can I get that mastery point? Where's that? Just gliding so I don't get dismounted randomly. It's underwater, I think. There's a chest down here too. Let's take that. I do wonder, though, would there have been such a Risen heavy focus in this expansion if they weren't so crunched? Would there have been? Because all indications say that Ender Dragons was pretty crunched. Maybe it'll turn out okay, because I haven't finished the end yet. But, anyway. Alright. Lady June's underwater reactor is the final facility to be completed in New Kaineng. The facility will rest on... I'm just going to check out of paranoia with my audio. There's a chest down here, too. Let's turn that. Okay, that seems to be working. The facility will rest on an old outpost built after the flood. It was used to attract Risen movements out of the ruins of the old city to the north. The outpost has been closed, God, how many years has it been? 26? When the walls finally went up. It was abandoned, it was no longer necessary. And then came Jade Tech. Rumor has it the outpost was being used as a purist hideout. I haven't been able to confirm this information yet, but if there's an ounce of truth to that speculation, well, they'll need to come up for air eventually. Okay, so that's why there's so many notes from the Ministry of Purity around here, because this was an abandoned military facility. Oh, wow. Okay, so... Oh, wow, there's heaps more down here. Okay, I'll have a look at that in a moment. But this area was an abandoned outpost. There was no more need for it. Like, it was kind of like a watchtower. No more need for it after the walls went up, because the Risen couldn't get into the main city anymore. At least not easily. So it then became essentially a military outpost that was abandoned. So Ministry of Purity, if they're looking for anything to get around, that's the way.
Is water everywhere. It was so fast, we couldn't get out.
That's... It says Dalton, maybe it was a husband or a child. That's sad. Waterlock vault manual. Oh, so this is the vault that I was talking about. I have the vault key. I'll interact with that in a moment. What does it say? Read. All doors will not open, even when unlocked, without the presence of the souls that I bound to it. Obelisk will start glowing when the two souls are near. A simple turn of the key will open the lock and allow access to. Should the enchantment fail, the violent removal of the attuned owner's souls from this plane will temporarily grant access to the vault. Please note that this fix is temporary, as the enchantment will reset should the souls of the attuned wander back to their place of death. The door will open only by their will. Should it be their will to leave this world, so be it. Lady Yara, I think it was. Okay, so I think I'm going to interact with it because I have a key. But I don't think it'll work based on reading that. Both orbs crackling with energy from the spirit. The doors seem like they would be open to a swift push. Open the vault. Oh! Hello. Oh, there's Delman.
Delman, there you are. I thought I lost you. You are, is that you? Hello again, my love.
Alright, so it wasn't a husband, it was a girlfriend. No. Oh, where are they going? Well, maybe they're married. Would Cantha have had same-sex marriage back then? Surely not, given how xenophobic the Ministry of Purity was. Are they going anywhere, or are they just zipping around? Okay. Old Cunning Vault Chest. I get the feeling some of the other players did a lot of the work for me there. Okay. Wait, what's that? Waterlogged Dragon Backbone piece. Ooh! That's cool. Oh, and it's got like a picture of Cantha on it. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Looking for that. Ah. Alright. So I'm gonna leave this alone. This reminds me of the that vault in the Blood Legion Homelands. Alright, now I think I saw... Okay, so I think this is going to be some journals about their story. Look if you are on Delman 5. I might skip out on this and come back later. Or read it on the wiki. Because I think it's probably... I get the feeling it's designed so you can find your way into the jumping puzzle. And it's like more like a short story and a JP at the same time. Or just a vault. Maybe they're separate from the jumping puzzle above. I do kind of want to get back to other things. She was sitting on the counter when I told her. It was a quiet afternoon, no customers. She just stared at me for a while. Couldn't tell what she was thinking, but I told her everything. Maybe that's when she first said she liked her. I'm actually kind of curious now. What's the other one say? But I love that it shows this does go down so much further. Like this is so obviously in most places, like you drain inlet. What's this? Yeah. Okay, yeah, like in most places, like the under the water, it doesn't go down very far. But in places like this, you can see that it really did go down much further. Like looking up here and thinking about how much further up the city goes from down all the way down here, like you really start to appreciate Cantha was big. Like Kaining was big back in the day. Like I mean, look at this. Like, I mean, I think this may have been partly because it was maybe the Royal Palace or something, but also like it. I still feel it like it's relevant for other stuff. Right? Always wanted to leave this place. Kaining. It was sad to leave the shop behind, but I can open a shop anywhere, a loner even. I like to see other places besides Cantha. I've barely even left the city. We found an abandoned vault in the Undercity. Yeah, the Undercity. I think it belonged to the royal family. Not a lot left in here, aside from a few locked chests and small tapestries. Dalton found a necromancer that was willing to seal the door. He owed her a favor, a big surprise. It'll only open for us, so it's safe inside. She has some loose ends to tie up before we can leave, but I'll hide out here until we're ready to go. Someone without the Jade Brotherhood or Umpha. No ministries to tell us what to do, just us, Dalton and me. Hey, maybe we'll get a cat. Oh, this is sad. I would love to do like a video like going through this whole place. Because like this is so sad. So these two, I'm guessing what? They found... Oh, this is like... that. I think I've heard, yeah, there's like a Romeo and Juliet style story between Jade Brotherhood and Cantha. And it was two people who fell in love on both sides of this gang war. And then there's the Ministry of Purity ruining everything as well. And so I'm guessing the tragedy is they had finally done it. They were going to escape. They were going to get out of Kaineng, maybe go to Alona, maybe get a cat. It would have been great. And then the tsunami hit and ruined everything right before the end. Right before they got out. I think that's what I've just found there, because I think I've heard someone mention, probably just Wooden Potatoes again, because I've been watching his daily reviews. God damn. Sorry again, like, I mean, not that I think no one's watching it. No one's watching at the moment. Oh, I forgot to light my own stream. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah! One sec, lighting my own stream quickly. Maybe that'll grab one more viewer. Maybe it'll like the probably not, but just gonna quickly go through that. Almost done. Alright, and switching back to my account proper. If it goes to 5 likes as I do this, I get the feeling then that's... Yeah, so... Because it's going to 5 likes, but I was only liking with 3 other accounts. So I do think that's a bug. I don't think there's actually 5 likes on the video. Field Notes 3? Okay, but yeah, sorry, like, I'm getting sidetracked in the story, which I do still want to do, but it's just, I'm finding this place so fascinating. It's been so long since I've, like, really explored in Guild Wars 2, and also, I think something that sort of forcing myself to slow down for the sake of the stream has done is it's allowed me to just stop and appreciate the game in a way that I never have before. And it's so good because End of Dragons has just given so much to appreciate. Like, if this was Heart of Thorns, like, you stop around, look around, go, oh, what's the mystery here? And you look around, there's just junk everywhere. Like, the meta events do tell some interesting stories, but if I just stop in the middle of nowhere and look around, there's really not that much to say in Heart of Thorns. And Path of Fire, a lot of the time is like that as well, but there's still a lot more to work with. But here, my god, there's just so much. Especially with these, I love how they're embracing these lore notes everywhere. Because again, it's just a tiny thing. All it takes is, like, just for, like, mechanically, it's just chuck a few little items around the map that you can interact with. But in terms of the writing that you can put in, it just makes the world feel like so much more. Alright, Old Kaineng Dive, Day 3. Have I ever mentioned that I hate ghosts? Absolutely hate them, spooky bastards. When Mateo and I got back from our 3rd trip to the vault, some ethereal hag started screaming at us to leave. Teo ran. I just came to grab the bags. I don't think we're getting in. Okay, so I think the Jade Brotherhood, or maybe those people we saw earlier, like people paid by the Ministry of Purity to get in here. Sorry, Ministry of Security to get in here. Have run into some ghosts and stuff. Cantha spirits. Or maybe the ghost of Dalnim or the other girl that we saw down there. Alright, so I think, though, it's time to jump out, unless I come across anything else on the way. Oh, it's been... I really hope that at some point we get a full map up here. Like, kind of looks like a bit square there, so I get the feeling they've kind of saved it to do this. But if we got this entire thing up here as a map, like, and it's just full Old Kaineng, and maybe it's like you find a way into the Undercity there, like, that would be so cool. Oh, there's another mastery point up here. I'm gonna just grab that. God, I've been streaming for 51 minutes and I've barely done anything story related. I don't know, but I still feel like I've had a lot of fun. Any Dragon's Mastery Insight, thank you very much. Oh shit, speaking of masteries, oh god, oh god. Skiff piloting, depth charges. It sinks enemies swimming close to your skiff. Okay, so you're not gonna hit as much. What the hell am I hearing? Someone's yelling outside my window. One sec. Okay. Ow. Oh, God. Alright, sorry about that. You would have just heard me hit the knock over my mic and it fell on my keyboard, so fuck knows what that's gonna sound like. Alright, yeah, keep messing up and not clicking the masteries to get the experience going. I mean, once I get... I've heard there's a big meta event in the final map, so I'm sure I'll be able to blitz through this soon enough, but... Alright, Jade bots. Let's have a look at this. Let's control that, yeah. Let's... Short burst of speed. And other people. Alright, let's just keep going with the Jade bots, because I've heard they are very, very cool once you upgrade them. Oh, just look at this. Look at this. This is what's been missing in just so much of Guild Wars. And like this fog gives the impression when you're looking at it that there's so much more there. Like, if I could just see through all of this, I can see the edge of the map, like over there through the wall or something, I'd be like, this kind of feels just small. But this fog adds so much, just being able to just not quite see what's over the next hill. Like, it just makes everything feel so much more alive. Alright, but let's be off. Oh, the lieutenant's underneath me, okay. Let's just backtrack to see if I get...
Wouldn't go any further if I were you.
Okay, so we're gonna have some repeating dialogue, but...
There's been an accident. Several dead. There...
I wonder if I can fast track.
There are no words.
Everything was fine, normal, and then that portal...
Yeah, it's up there, so I want to go have a...
It's going to be okay.
Their eyes... You didn't see their eyes. It's like... It was like they saw the most horrible thing imaginable. It was like so much screaming before they...
I wonder if the void is going to become like a conscious thing. Like, I think something would be really cool if, like, it's not like, if it doesn't become the be-all and end-all, because I think we've had enough of, like, titanic beings that are going to destroy the whole world. But, like, can you imagine if the void was, like, this being going forth from this expansion, like, and every now and then, like, rears its head, and we, like, see that there's just, all this corruption is, like, becomes sentient, and it's, like, something so much worse than an Elder Dragon is, like, on the fringes of our reality, even the franchise going forward, and occasionally it pokes its head in, and we're just like, oh, dear God.
The voices, they beckon, they dance.
What happens if I walk into this? Nothing. This is just... they are nailing the horror vibe with the Void stuff. That was something that was picking up in Icebridge Saga. Like, the things were just so much more creepy, particularly with the Bone Skinner story. And they're definitely bringing that back in a big way. And improving it, I think. Alright. Hello! Oh, no. Alright, hi. East Precinct sent you to help. Thank whichever god is still watching. The city barrier is compromised. We need to clear out the Unchained Risen, or we're looking at an even bigger outbreak. Interesting, thank whatever god is still watching it. Like, there's been almost no mention of the gods so far in Cantha. I mean, they say goddamn and stuff like that, like, so the sayings are still there. But you can really tell this is a civilization that is like, they've moved on. They've moved on to Jade Tech. This is what's looking out for us now. Like... so it's interesting and like Kunavang with this watcher role. It's like they seem to have, the gods have definitely seemed to be being left behind by human culture. It seems. All right. So all right. You could say that compromised. How? Normally the shrines of the ocean protect us from the Unchained Risen. Here we go. I heard about this today in Wood and Potatoes video. But the eyes were stolen by a couple of louts trying to kick up a little dust. A few Risen have already slipped through. Who would do that? Purists, I guess. They've been acting more bold recently. They're eager to highlight all the problems they could fix in Cantha. Got no qualms about making things worse to support their argument. I wonder if Minister Lee is a purist sympathizer. He seems like he doesn't trust anyone. He's very much opposed to Cantha being reopened. Butts heads with the Empress, so that makes sense. All right. Any plan? Like, and that would explain why they're getting more bold, I suppose, because he's definitely been pissed off recently. Any plan to catch them? They're stashed away somewhere in the grub lane. If we can find where they're hiding out, we might be able to recover the eyes of the ocean that they stole. Surrounding the shrines would be a great help. Until then, what's the situation with the Unchained Risen? It started with the grubs. They're usually the first to spring up during a breach. The crows eat them, and boom, we've got an airborne infestation. We need to clear out the area. How do I clear the grubs? Actually, who would want this to happen? Purists, I guess. Okay, yeah. How do I clear the grubs? Squish them. They're surprisingly resilient, though hard to kill something that's already dead. I found that my Springer's Cannonball is the easiest method. And the crows? You just need to catch them, but the problem is that after infection, they keep flying until they drop. Should be able to intercept them with your Springer. So I've heard Springer gives an achievement for doing this, but you can do it with Skyscale. Alright, I think I got it. Did you two have anything else to say? That's how. Tell me about these Unchained. Yeah, okay. I think I heard something. Ooh. Alright. Okay, so this event seems to be repeating. Shows how long I've been out in the ruins over there.
Oh, is that the third attack this week?
Lost count.
And those orbs that they're talking about, those are the blue orbs that the Pact use. The Pact used one of them, we found one of them, and they seem to be power from the Deep Sea Dragon, which helps ward off other Elder Dragons. Because, like, Elder Dragons can't corrupt other Elder Dragon stuff unless they dominate 2 spheres at once. So having an Elder Dragon that's not hostile and it's kind of like spreading its power over an area helps ward off other Elder Dragon creatures. I guess they instinctively try and stay away from it because they're like repelled. And maybe it stops them.
For someone who doesn't know their way around.
All right. Can I talk to you? Hi. It'd be best if you made your way back to the sectors patrolled by Minsec. Is it that rough around here? Minsec couldn't give less of a damn about what happens to us in Grub Lane. Can't even afford any fancy tech to keep our home safe. Aren't you concerned about the chaos in the city? Not in the least. When things go south, we're far enough away from the trouble. So long as our homes are warm and our doors are locked, they can do whatever they want in the city proper. Okay, so this is like the impoverished district. And I guess, yeah, who would want to live this close to the border where the Risen all are? Yeah, and you can see this area looks a lot more classic Cantha. You can see it's been run down. Yeah. Alright, where are those grubs? This could take a while. Alright, Springer. What? Let me up. Now, where are those ravens as well? Yeah. I reckon I'll stay on the Springer until I get 1 raven with the Springer to get that achievement. And then I will just go sky scale and fly around and grab more. Alright, hello. I need you to come back. You coming back around? Yeah, you are. Come on. No, come on. Damn. Screw it. Come here. Got him. Okay. Oh, 6. 6 with the Springer. Okay, and then some mastery point. Alright, I'll do it. Come on. Oh, let's get these guys. What? I wonder if those necromancers that Anka saw making those elixirs. Oh. Oh, great. The ocean. Yeah, it's definitely the exact same skin, I think. Or maybe it looks a little better, but it's designed to look exactly the same. Insert the Eye of the Ocean.
Hey, Commander. I've got everything set up. Let's say we do some real police work.
I'd say about time. What do you have in mind?
The East Precinct's been trying to identify a purist ringleader hidden in Kaineng. To no avail. They only know a code name. White Falcon. Min's been working at it for months. We might be able to help expedite her case. Meet me at the docks. And bring a skiff.
Okay, this is interesting. So, yeah, I was wondering if they would directly do Ministry of Purity stuff, but they seem to be. I like it. There's just so much that they're touching on in Cantha that I'm like, would they do this really? And then, like, they do. And it's just... that gives me a little bit of hope. A little bit, just a tiny sliver that they'll explain all the stuff with Anka, but when it comes to the bigger stuff, it's even less likely that they will. So, we'll see. Alright. Do this fast. Single Aurene range. Oh, it's a skill. This is full throttle. This isn't that fast. Oh no, it seems to take a while. Yo.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Whoops.
River. You sure you know how to drive this thing?
Sure.
I've ridden an elder dragon, detective.
Just checking. Don't get the hat wet.
That was...
Anyway, a friend of mine in the Ministry of Intelligence lent me a few eavesdropping toys. Gods, I love my job. There's a couple of bridges along the river that the purists like to loiter around. Take us under them like we're a maintenance crew. I'll install the wires. With any luck, we'll hear some juicy purist intel.
I can't tell if this plan is brilliant or a disaster waiting to happen.
But I bet you want to find out. We've got 3 bridges to hit. Just pull us up under each of them, anchor the boat, and I'll handle the rest.
Dad, how big is soo-won?
Enormous! Maybe even bigger than Kainen.
No, she's probably bigger than that.
Oh? How big do you think she is, then?
Probably as big as the whole ocean.
I suppose soo-won would have like World Serpent vibes. So she would just become bigger and bigger and bigger in the legends. And everyone said, and also notably, people said, "Oh, we saw a dragon fly out of your facility to like about the reactor." I mean, I suppose it was Kunabang shit. Like, but I bet the people are saying, "Oh, we saw a dragon, not we saw soo-won." So people don't actually know that was an elder dragon. People just know it was a dragon.
This looks like a good spot. Anchor her and I'll plant the bug. Well, that should do it. Let's get out of here before we're spotted.
If we find this White Falcon, will that be the end of the purists?
No, an idea doesn't die with one person, but it'll make a difference.
I like that that's just in that as well. It's just like straight up, nope, no, it's not gonna work, but it'll help. Showing that like ideologies are more complex than that. Where am I going? Okay, let's speed up. Yeah. It does feel like kind of a bit arbitrary, like we're going like, no, we need to find June right now. We'll risk being arrested. Where the hell is she? Like, so it does feel a bit arbitrary like that, but the trade-off that we're getting to spend so much more time like exploring Canthan culture, and the city itself, I don't mind really. Not much. Hello?
Done with this one. The purist problem in Kainen got 10 times worse when White Falcon came onto the scene. I don't know what'll ever stop them. I thought the border opening would give them a little perspective. But so far it's only fanned the flames.
I'd like to think hearts can be won and societies can change. There are things we face that are bigger than all of us.
Like the Void?
Like the Void.
I suppose, yeah, we actually have had a fair bit of experience with this. Like say, even Commander's, my character's own culture, the Asura, they tend to place their own self-interest above everything else.
Actually where I grew up. My dad's a little much. Would rather he didn't know I was here.
So there's some dialogue options around. I want to get those too. So we're going to turn around now. So I won't go get the last one just yet. But, and then we've just come off a Char civil war because Bangar wouldn't let go of the past, and a lot of other Char wouldn't either. Like, honestly, when these world-ending threats just stop pounding, like this, like, I feel like it would make so much sense for Guild Wars 2 to address, that, no, these cultures, they are what they are, and they're not going to change that fast. Like, even the end of the world, it has its limits. Like, people change out of necessity, but once the necessity's gone, which was definitely shown with Bangar.
I'd managed to avoid this sushi place no matter how many times Min invited me. And you and Navan dragged me there. Thanks for that.
Right. Rama, may I ask about you and this Captain Min?
No, sir. You may not.
Okay. More floaty dialogue on the skiff. That'd be even more funny if it was like a human female character, because she'd be like, yo, are you single? Well, not a human female. Alright, but, where is another dialogue option? Alright, I'm gonna speed up. And I like to, again, that address, like, Rama's come from poverty. He has come from a ethnic background that seems to be disadvantaged, and he's also come from, like, significant poverty. And he's made his way to become detective.
You check out any of the night markets yet? Definitely worth it. After we save the world from the void, that is.
Oh, what's happening here? Kappa. Oh, okay, I'll leave that one. Don't mind me. Okay. Any more?
Is it simmered eggs and smoked ginger? Is that driving them to madness?
Alright, there's one more, okay. Just make sure I hadn't missed any. Kappa pest. So I guess they're from... I need to look up the Kappa if I don't run across the explanation as to what they are. Were they in the first game? Yeah, that's triggering again. Down we go. Oh, I've fucked up the turn, haven't I? Whoop. I also love that he said, "Are you sure you know how to drive this thing?" Like, as I was like, I wonder how many players like crash landed to pick him up, and he's like, "What?" Like, I don't know. Maybe they're always gonna like have that line like that. But I wonder if the devs like really thought about that. They're like, I bet everyone's gonna be like still like getting used to the skip at this point, and it's just gonna look terrible. Like, okay. I wonder if I could just stop and start fishing, and he'd be like, dude, we got work to do." Oh, and also, I forgot to say, I'm willing to bet that this whole thing is gonna go wrong turn again. This whole thing is gonna go terribly, and that everyone's gonna think that we looking to cause more havoc, hooking up with the Ministry of Purity, Ministry of Purity. That we're like reaching out to local terrorists. Why did Goric have to confess to being accused of bioterrorism? It's really a bad look. And Rama, why did you have to write it down?
Head through the tunnel there. Junkyard on the other side is a known hotspot. I had my first kiss in there. The love tunnel, kids call it. Don't get any ideas, Commander. All the Jade shipped through Echo Vault arrives here. Jade Brotherhood like to target it.
Suppose he can't see my character looking curious about a kiss through this giant mask here, and I don't think my Suru would be into that. But there'd be a lot of characters in the game that'd be like, can you imagine a char that he'd be like, oh, well, why don't I go for a... He's just like, I'm afraid you're gonna rip out my fucking tongue if we try. Yeah. Alright. God, imagine making out with a char.
Thanks for the help. I tried to go through the Ministry, but they're completely tied up with the old Kainen restoration project.
Huh.
Not a problem.
Oops.
Reopening the old medical ward was a noble cause. I'm just glad we could help.
Okay, I wonder if they're still referring to the same ministry, because there seem to be several, because I just heard Ministry of Intelligence before. But, okay, so they are actively trying to restore old Kainen. And I mean, I imagine, like, being able to like, bring in, like, an army of Jade Golems to just clear out Risen would be very helpful. Brotherhood Warrior. Okay. I wonder if it was the Brotherhood that helped them repair the thing. What better way to hold on to power to some degree?
I can't work if we're untethered, Commander. Drop the anchor.
Grunts have their own problems.
Did that work? Rama.
All right, that's the last of them. Let's head back to the docks. I gotta ask. Do you think we can actually stop the void? It morphs reality.
I have to have faith in our allies. All the more reason we need to convince June and Lee to help us.
Well, you have this mid-level detective on your side. If the void obliterates me, tell Minister Lee I died a hero.
I'm sure that won't be a lie as well. And I hope that's not foreshadowing. I really like Rama so far. I would love if it's like at the end of it, like maybe like halfway through Living World Season 5, like he's just like would like dude, like I don't know, like maybe he runs afoul of like some of the stuff in Kainen, and he's like, oh, fuck, I'm done with this place, and it's like, you can come with us. Whole wide world out there, like. So that'd be great.
That was some top-notch spy work, Commander. You know, I heard Mintel might have some open positions in the near future.
I do have a history of spy work.
You're assuming I'm not already a spy.
Very funny. I set up a receiver we can use. It's stashed away on higher elevation. Better reception and all that. You head up there, and I'll head back to the office and try and get in touch with Min again. Let her know what we're up to.
Getting in touch with Min specifically while I'm not around. Interesting. Alright. I dread to think what the Reddit community is going to come up with, like, with it in terms of Rama first.
I take it water doesn't frighten me.
Where the hell this guy is? I wish he would shut up.
Unlike you, I sense the malice in these changing tides. A threat that should concern us both.
Alright, up we go. Interesting that you can kind of see the plumbing here. Like, here looks nice and classic and so on, and then it's like you see Jade Tech just woven in. They've really done a great job of this kind of thing. We go.
I'm free. I'm free. Oh, thank you, friend. Thank you. Another minute stuck in that loop, and oh, the teleporter. Okay, let's see if I can run a system analysis. See what caused it to malfunction on us.
Someone talking down there.
There was some foreign entity in the system. I can't seem to pull up a status report. Everything's completely fried. Whatever it was, I hope that was the last of it.
Okay. Alright, let's have a look.
May, you are looking ravishing today.
What'd I say about using names? Goddamn idiot.
Sorry. Forgot we're supposed to use code names. Hey, who do you think White Falcon is anyway?
Hell if I know. The Empress herself? Gotta be someone high up the food chain. Did you drop off the dossier?
Do I look like some kind of Luxon street trash? Of course I dropped it off. With the kooky recruiter over in Grub Lane, like you said.
Good. That drop-off's going straight to White Falcon, so it's your ass on the line if you screwed it up.
Yeah.
We've got our target. I know which jackass recruiter they're talking about. Want to pay our purest friend a little visit?
With pleasure.
Kooky recruiter over Grub Lane. Oh, it's gonna be his dad. It's definitely gonna be his dad. And I think he did say he was Kurzik on his mother's side. So, yeah. And May, the voice actress and May, I think we have seen that NPC somewhere. I think. I can't remember if... Maybe I'm just misremembering, because Tommy's voice actor does pop up a lot. But I'm pretty sure we have. This is going to be really interesting. And especially... Wait, is there another underwater skiff? But and especially if the story is going to sort of go the direction of alienating, like, Rama from the city of Kaining itself. Like, alienating the people against him, specifically. Then it would make a lot of sense to have people, like, suspect him of being a ministry purist. And then he'd be like, bro, I'm Kurzik. Like, I'm, like, why the hell would I be a purist? Like, they hate me, specifically. And, like, people don't care. And again, that would just fit so well with these themes of racism against the Kurziks and Luxons. Because, like, you would, like, when you're dealing with people who are xenophobic, like, and not that I'm a minority or anything, I am, like I'm a white man, so beware of my lack of experience in this area. But, like, from what I can tell, like, it's when you're arguing with people like this, like, it's just, it doesn't work. Like, and it doesn't matter how hypocritical or contradictory things are, they will keep arguing.
You notice him hanging around a lot, just sort of lurking?
Yeah.
Like, if they want to believe
Saw
something,
him
they'll believe
talking
it.
to people earlier. He tracks a creepy clientele. Swear he was handing out pamphlets.
The news said criminal activity's been up in this part of town. We should keep an eye on him.
Interesting that these people seem to be taking the job of law enforcement upon themselves. The law enforcement doesn't come out here. Purist necromancer. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Not from around here, huh? Ever heard of the Ministry of Purity? Interested in a quick history lesson? I have a better idea. I will clean this city of your presence.
You must not be allowed to live!
Neither... I would say the same of you, to be honest. Like that he's also a skill man. Seems younger than I would have expected, so maybe it's not Rama's dad.
over the dossier.
Okay, take it.
Rama, just finished having a chat with our purist friend.
Did he sing?
With surprising ease.
Nice. Min's ready to see us, and she chewed Mogi out for making us do his busy work. We can pass along the intel you got. I'm sure she'll appreciate it.
Okay. Alright, that makes me feel better about the fact that we've been made to do busy work when important shit's going on, because it was a random guy that made us do it. Like, if the person who was actually in charge, Min, has actually just been like, dude, no, they need to talk to me about some important shit. Send them in, you moron. Like, whereas this guy had beef with Rama, so he's just made us do his busy work, just so he can skip out on work. Alright, that makes me feel a lot better about this. It makes it just feel so much less arbitrary, because I'm not like, again, everything we did in between talking to Mogi and now, I loved, but from a meta story standpoint, it doesn't make a lot of sense, because it's like, well, no, we need to get this shit going on the road, we need to find soo-won. Like,
the citizens of Emerald seek independence as the ministry's angle to increase their presence. I'll be speaking with a recent Incavaldian transplant and discuss why some oppose these extreme measures.
Half my day fighting off Risen.
okay. Surely we can't be framed as purists if we're... I'm not even Cantha.
Drop the disguise, Commander. She knows about you. This is Min. We grew up together in the, fancy part of town.
Real fancy. Even the cockroaches wanted out of that dump. Speaking of cockroaches, sorry Mogi gave you the runaround, but he's right about us being swamped. Lee keeps piling stuff on.
Let me know if there's more I can do. I think Lee's just stressed.
Well, he can join the club. I know. You've got a soft spot for him.
Guess I can relate to him in some ways. His early days, at least. He can actually be easy to talk to, when he wants to.
Well, he's definitely got a soft spot for you. I told him you'd be there soon. Might want to head over.
Maybe Lee's his dad.
Headway on that purist case?
I feel like I'm about to make a breakthrough, but a million distractions keep popping up. Like earlier, I guess some guy was in our lobby shouting. Now I have to look into that.
Right.
The city's coming unhinged.
I'm gonna give you some paperwork and...
Wild times we're living in.
It's also interesting, I mean, maybe Rama wanted to be a detective anyway, but, like, these two have had the exact same start. Like, economically. They both grew up in that slum we just left. And, look, she is a precinct captain, and he is a detective. So, he, like, again, and like, not that she hasn't earned it, but, like, his position is of significantly lower rank, and it seems he could have only gotten there by merit. But, assuming these two are about equal in skill, why is he not a precinct captain? And, I mean, maybe that's not intentional, maybe they just wanted Rama to be a detective from the start and didn't think about this, but to me, it looks like they've gone, no, the one with Kurzik background, he could never have gotten where she is. Like, because she seems to be ethnic Cantha. But they've both come a long way from where they started. Lunar New Year card? Lunar New Year card with an illustration of a tiger. Though tacky upon first glance, there's something undeniably charming about its simplicity. Wishing you a roaring good year of the tiger. I hope it's as fierce, fearless, and fantastic as you. Min, I know how much you love stupid jokes. Hell, you put up with mine. Figured you'd appreciate this. Let's go for soju soon. Happy New Year. Aww. So these two are definitely like semi-dating. But I don't know, maybe tough work-life balance. He definitely didn't like that sushi place. Oh, wait. Hunavag goes to the sushi place with the noodles that fry your brain because she's a dragon and she can take it. I think I've discovered this now. Because I imagine maybe for a dragon champion, normal food is like, I need something more. Like, this seems kind of bland to me, but it's something that fries the brain of an Asura. It's actually quite cool to a dragon. Who knows? Hi. This power is just making it impossible to get anything done. Look how much work is piled up. I'll never get through it all. Sounds rough. Again, interesting the dependence on power, even when it comes down to just the general bureaucracy. Captain Min's to-do list. Solve this damn purist case. Performance review with Lee. Meet Mogi about performance plan. Request office supplies from Central. Call Min Plum about toilets. Again, Ministry of Plumbing. Okay, so there's a lot of different ministries. And I guess there's a Ministry of Construction as well. Or infrastructure.
I need caffeine if I'm gonna get through this paperwork in one sitting.
Just checked my coffee cup actually because she reminded me. Review suggestion box etiquette with staff. That reminds me, yell at Rama. Laundry, or give up and buy a new wardrobe. What? Review suggestion box etiquette with staff. That reminds me, yell at Rama. So what? Rama's just never has the etiquette that she expects of him? Okay. Alright, head to the Ministry of Security headquarters. Where's that? I wonder if I walked past it yet. Maybe. Alright, I could go skimmer, but let's get the skiff out. I like using it. Boop. It's gonna feel so surreal, like just like driving around ore or something on a skiff. I like just using these little barrels at the front. Like, it looks so cool. I'm intrigued to see what skiff skins come out. They'll probably be ridiculous and over the top and glowing and whatnot, but like I hope they release some ones that just look like a cool boat as well. That's not me dissing, like, I'm sure there'll be some amazing ones. I imagine like an Aurene skiff, like with crystals everywhere. I'm sure there'll be some cool stuff, but I kind of like the more immersive things. So we go. Look at this place. Oop, oop. Don't mind that. Oh, some pop in there. That's not the game. That's me. I think.
My application again.
Oop.
I'm gonna have to close the shop if I don't.
Oh. Are you saying anything else? I want to get the dialogue. So, Ministry of Urban Planning. I'm guessing that's what she was mentioning. She didn't say Ministry, I don't think, but just some help from Urban Planning, she was saying.
Looking for something a little more mild? Give our kaineng noodles a whirl. Bora's own recipe.
Interesting as well, these drain inlets that I found. I guess if the sea level's risen and water keeps flowing into the city, they need a way for it to come out. So maybe the water level was even higher, but they've installed underground drains under the city. That would make sense. So they've installed underground drains under the city to lower the sea level within the city itself. And I suppose if they keep doing that, eventually they'll be able to excavate out a lot of the old city. Maybe I'm thinking like way too much about this in ArenaNet, like some ArenaNet dev might see this one day, probably not because my channel's tiny, but then and they'll be like, what? No. But I don't know. I just love the general world building kind of stuff. Alright, across we go. Every time I go put my camera in the water, it gets a bit weird. Is this above me? Ah! Hang on. I might just whip out the sky scale and see how we're doing. Come on. But how long have I been streaming? Hour and 28 minutes, and I've barely done any story, but I've had so much fun just exploring kind of. Oh, right. Oh, I think I know where we're going. Yeah, I was up here before. Are there any zip lines? Really use one. Yeah, I was worried the thumbnail wouldn't be accurate because I wanted to use the kaineng art because I was starting up in kaineng today, but I was worried we would be in here and then back and then running out to the Jade Sea really quick. So I'm glad that the thumbnail is quite accurate. Hopefully I'll get a chance to use the Jade Sea artwork too. Alright, in the name of the law. These instance artworks. Fantastic. Alright, hey Roma.
Place is always empty this time of night. Gives me the creeps. But less commotion's probably a good thing. Lee usually works late, so he should be in his office. Let's take care of this.
What is your bond with Lee?
You brought the evidence, right?
Of course. Have a little faith in me.
I did go underwater.
Just making sure we've covered our bases. Lee can be tough to get through to sometimes. There's sort of an art to talking with him. Let me start things off, and you can back me up.
When should I chime in?
You'll know. Just be patient and pay attention. Nervous?
Lee doesn't intimidate me.
Good. That makes one of us.
suppose, yeah, this is your boss. Like, whereas to me, he's just another bureaucrat that I have to deal with. Well, not bureaucrat,
I knew
but I've
you
dealt
were the
with people
man
like
for
him
the
before.
job, Rama. I'd say you've got a promotion on the horizon. But first things first. Bring the suspect downstairs for questioning. We have a long night ahead of us.
Sir, before we do that, you should know there have been some developments in the case.
Go on.
I hate to admit it, but I think we've been pursuing the wrong perp. I believe this suspect to be innocent.
Sounds like someone's been charmed by Ambassador Meade's dubious narrative. Don't tell me you're falling for their lies.
No, sir. But I
Look,
think
I can present the evidence at any time, but I
may not
won't.
be as cut and dried as we thought.
What isn't cut and dried? This outsider's been part of every breach of national security since we opened our borders. That includes the reactor incident. Must I remind you their dragon's glowing fingerprints are all over the crime scene?
I'm aware. But a new piece of evidence was recovered that aligns with the commander's story. It points to another culprit, an Asura named Anka. She led an Aetherblade mutiny prior to the attack.
Fine. Bring her in for questioning as well, if you feel so compelled.
I'm afraid I can't do that, sir. Well, she's dead.
Shame. Not that it matters. We'll see how well this one's story holds up after a few hours of interrogation.
There isn't time. If we don't hurry...
If you don't hurry, my patience will run out, and I assure you, you don't want that to happen.
This was used at the reactor, Minister.
Finally. I was starting to think you really forgot.
What exactly am I looking at?
A piece of the device used in the reactor incident. Aether Blade Tech. Anka, the Blade's first mate, used it to drain the dragon's magic during the airship crash. She then staged a mutiny. Later, she used that stored magic to cause the reactor incident. The signature matches the crystals at the scene.
To say this story sounds far-fetched would be putting it mildly.
Minister, you taught me to believe in this organization, in the values it stands for. If I have even a shred of proof that points towards someone's innocence, it's my duty to take it seriously. Right now, the biggest threat isn't the commander. It's the dragon rampaging in the Jade Sea. We need to get her under control, and June's our best bet for that. The commander's willing to help with June once you give us the okay. Ha-Um, I need you to trust me.
Very well. Let's get going. Oh, and Rama, if you ever use my given name again, you'll be on desk duty until you retire. I have transport available on the roof. Should get us to June fairly quickly.
Okay, so I'm guessing I was supposed to present the evidence like as soon as we said that she's dead. Or right before. I love how he was like, yeah, just take them downstairs for torture. It's like, dude, I am armed and I am more than capable of killing both of you. It's like, good luck. Like, how in denial do you have to be? Like, he definitely seems like this is the kind of guy who's in charge of their Ministry of Security? Like, how many...
Incredible. There's nothing interior I can even compare this place to.
I still remember the first time you brought me up here, sir. I was... in awe.
I felt the same when I started here. It's only gotten more impressive. Humbling reminder of how far we've come.
I suppose I've had a pretty good view of the city already because I've been exploring, but like, I love that they just straight up go, no, like,
My
have a look.
specialized task force. Trained them myself. They'll be assisting tonight.
Uh-huh. Right. Okay, so he seems to have definitely taken into account
June's
the
left her mark on
I'm a
this
badass
nation.
problem.
She is a talented woman. Wish she'd focus that talent on what's in front of her.
Some people are always looking for what else is out there.
What the?
Guess we prefer working with what's already here. Everyone thinks their view of the world's the right one.
Why is my character getting knocked down? What's happening? Is that a bug, or are they trying to take me out?
Yes. Absolutely.
I'm gonna hang at the back so I can see everybody, and this looks like a boss battle arena. Yeah, there's something bad's about to happen. As soon as he gets to the middle of that. Or maybe June's gonna appear over there and throw Jade Tech at us.
Rama? Subdue the criminal.
Sir, what are you doing?
I'm sorry you got caught up in this mess, son. But it's best you leave matters to us. We'll see that they're handled appropriately.
You just made a big mistake.
See to it the outsider remains alive. But if force is required, you may use it.
I'm not going anywhere till we get this straightened out.
This is the best part of the job.
You're about to learn who the hell I am. And I just got done dealing with Bangog Ruinbringer. You think you scare me? Get him out of that.
It's my pleasure to detain you tonight.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. There we go. Good thing, some stacks of my there.
No need to be ostentatious now. It's unbecoming.
Lee's more devious than we thought. He must have turned on a radio. Oh shit.
Flew off the pillow myself.
Like, he must have turned on a radio while we were talking to him. I need to move my mic to the side because it's distracting when I'm trying to hit my skills. Like right in front of me, like in front of the keyboard, and it's a big boy. Shit, press the wrong button. Alright, oh fuck. Let's do this. You. Get that quickness.
You?
Commander, get over here! Behind my shield!
Ah. Alright, Rama. Rama, you are the ultimate bro, and you're one of my favorite characters in years. Oh shit.
With a drone, hi. After you left, I finally solved the Purist case, and I... well... I didn't want you to be alone with Lee.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Called it.
You'll have to detain him. Let me try and find you a way up there.
So wait, so how did she find out? I mean, I guess she's been running her own investigation. I mean, I pulled it just because he was a bit of a dick, but that's not much to go on.
Be careful.
This night just keeps getting better, huh?
Minister, this will be easier if you cooperate.
This useless outsider is not worth your career or your freedom.
The commander is innocent.
They're all innocent. But even the smallest cut can lead to infection. And we've let this one fester.
Sir, permission to assist you.
Permission denied. I'll handle this.
Yeah, I think he will. Wow. He just one-shot me. Oh my, ow, wow, stop. You are in gun saver mode. He's gonna... Jesus, okay, so he can just one-shot me anytime he attacks. Well, that fucking sucks. He's not stacking invulnerability or something on me, is he? Oh god, I thought I was gonna... Okay, I've got to be careful about using that skill while I'm facing that way, because I will go off clip.
Rama, stop this nonsense! You're interfering with the law!
You're ignoring the law! Ah!
Alright, Rama feels pretty betrayed, especially because if he's Ministry of Purity, then like then he's probably not too friendly with Luxons. I mean, they line them up in terms of who they discriminate. Oh, come on! Oh! They line their discrimination up behind Tengu and so on, but I imagine Kurziks and Luxons aren't as far behind as people would like to think. Oh my god, that again! Okay, I'm... Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Rama, I need you, buddy. Rama. Fuck. Nah. Okay. So I should... Okay. That's on me. Alright. Aurene's power boost your abilities. Will table combat achievements. Okay. Thank you, but I'm good. Okay. I guess that's if we need help with the boss fight, I suppose. Okay. Right, so he does telegraph that though, and I'm used to in this game watching for telegraphs like that on the ground. Like that's so, but he definitely telegraphs that from his stance. Like he pulls back his sword for a bit before he does that. Where did he go? So unless was he doing it on the ground? There was an arrow there. So I've got to watch out for that.
Guards, change of plan. Place them both under arrest.
What the?
Time in solitary should get Rama's head straight.
Okay, so I guess he sparred with us a bit, and then he's going like, oh, maybe I can't take them. Okay.
I call the outsider. Aiding criminals, Rama? How the mighty have fallen.
You'll look lovely in
Let's focus this one first.
Stay synchronized, you two. Strength in pairs.
I'll get you back up there. Just give me a minute.
Man, you're absolutely sure? There's no doubt he's...
Rama. I'm sorry.
So as Rama's just found out he's been doing Ministry of Purity dirty work without even knowing for a long time. Okay. There we go. Where's that ritualist? I'm gonna get them next. Oh, there is someone weakest. What's that? No, the ritualist is the next weakest.
You know who you're dealing with?
Damn right. Oh, I thought he was gonna follow that up with like, I'm the fucking commander or something, but I love how he takes it on. It's like, this is the moment of Cantha. They've all been like, oh, shut up, or like, we'll arrest you. We're getting so much of that here. It's like, you have no idea who I am. And now we finally get to show them. I'm gonna take down this ritualist because they're managing most of their AoE. Wonder if we get dialogue when we take down each one. Here we go. Come on. Let's back up a bit. And heal. This one will definitely get your head with the great sword. There we go, some quickness.
Captain Min! I'll have your badge for this!
We'll have your life.
You're diluting your nation, Rama. Eroding its culture, its people.
I think I'd know about eroded culture.
Oh, don't be dramatic. History is the ebb and flow of power. Humanity's striving for its best iteration.
Sir, I insist. Allow me to help.
Mind yourself, soldier. I said I'll handle this.
Okay. Oh, well, we just tore through the other three, so I don't think you're going to be helping him much. Oh, fuck. Ah! Okay, there's not a lot of time to do that. Okay, but I need to smack those dodge arrows as soon as I see that. Oh. Okay. No. Okay. Back up and heal. What's it doing?
Finish them off, Commander. I'll take care of Lee.
Take care of me? I taught you to fight.
Who am I finishing off? Oh, shit.
Right. At best.
Alright, you're up first. Come here. Oh, no, you're gone.
If you weren't worthy, you wouldn't be my next in line for minister.
Oh, what?
I recognize your merits, despite your background.
Then you don't recognize me at all. Or half the people you claim to stand for.
You betrayed Cantha! You're lecturing me about betrayal? Guards, bring them.
Alright, I think I need to kill that first. Shit. Ow, 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 ow. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, come on. Alright, I can't do much about her. I don't have enough CC to break through a bar, and especially if this thing's throwing shit everywhere. Ah.
Right. At best.
Oh, fuck. No, 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 I said use that skill. Good. Oh, no, no, move, move! Alright, this I need. Get the hell out of here. Pop that damage, pop that damage. Oh, wait. And bang! Oh, whoa! Okay. Ah, damn, what the fuck? I don't know, can... I guess I have to remember the timing of that sniper bit. Damn it. No, no. Fuck, all it took was one sniper shot. Again, there's no consequences to dying in these. I'm assuming this is a strike, though. Oh! Ugh. No, I just wish there was more telegraph on that. Like, so I could tell more when it was going to happen. But I feel like the only way to, like, learn that telegraph is to get hit with it a few times so you learn the timing. So, I don't know what I could have done about that. Fuck. Ah. No, what the hell, what the hell? Okay. Nope. Come on. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
I've had enough of you goons.
Ah! Nah, I screwed it up, damn it! Ah! Okay, if I can res before she comes back down. Nah, she's just gonna snipe me. Nothing I can do about it. Or she'll bug out and not shoot me and I can rive. Okay, that works. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do about that sniper shot, aside from dodge at the exact right time, but it's hard to tell when, like... Again, I feel like I would just have to play this fight more to memorize that timing. Alright. Come on. Where the hell did you go? Okay, ready, and... Dodge! No! Wrong button! Oh, and I don't have a dodge. Ah, what the hell? Damn it. Ah, I just didn't have a dodge available. Nah, for God's sake. Nah, she's gonna kill me. I just wish I was actually penalized in some way for losing the fight. Because it's... Thing is, this is the problem with Guild Wars 2 story fights. Like, when you do get beaten, you feel like you're cheating. Because there's no detriment whatsoever. You can just keep... wailing away on the health and resurrecting. There's literally no downside to it whatsoever. Oh, actually, I should go into Earth Achievement and try and block it. Oh, fuck. Too late. Too late. Oh, no. No. I'm completely out. Okay, fuck. Had no dodges, no way to... Okay. So if I am on full health, though, I can stop it. Alright, there is an Aurene empowerment, though. Fuck it. I'm taking it. Let's go Aurene. I think I already lost the combat achievements anyway. Smite increases your outgoing damage and decreases incoming damage. Okay. So, I guess that's a way to just not get one-shotted, but there's a challenge mode, essentially, for not taking that. And you just take the CC damage. Everyone has so much... Okay, need to bring up my health. Everyone has so much CC health. Like, just and CC regen. That's the word. Like, you wail on their CC bar. But if you don't get it down fully, you've done nothing. Like, it's absolutely worthless. Come on, come on, come on, come on, use that skill. Like, I'm even hitting her with CC. Like, that skill has fucking... It has frosts. Screw it, no. There's no point in CC.
Right. At best.
Okay. Take that. Oh. Like, if she's regenerating her CC that fast, while I'm also at the same time hitting her, I feel like it's designed... Because, again, these things are merely repurposed as strikes. Their CC bars are designed to be hit by multiple players at once, so the regen, you're kind of able to offset it. So, honestly, I think for these actual story ones, I get the feeling it'll function very well in a strike. But these story ones, there's really not much point.
Usually I prefer to handle these matters in private. But as deathbeds go, you could do worse. Enjoy the view. Now all of Cantha can see who you really are.
Pretty sure no one's watching. Right, come on.
Enough! Enough! I concede.
This feels like crunch to
Lee
me.
Hong.
Anyway, I'll say more in a
placing
second.
You under arrest
Writing
for attempted
wise.
murder and criminal conspiracy. And if being an asshole were a crime, I charge you with that too.
They're definitely less afraid to be vulgar with the language now. Like, they're saying like crap and asshole. But like, I feel like we're missing a storyline where we, the player, find out that he is Ministry of Purity. Like, I feel like there was something supposed to be that was cut out, and they just had her do it off screen. I mean, like, it makes sense, but I feel like we're looking at some cut content here. Okay. Like, I think it'd be like we would have evidence that we'd have gone on something and found evidence that there is someone within the Ministry of Security who is Ministry of Purity, someone high up, and he would have been like, "You've gotten a little too close. Surprise, it's me, time to die." Like, it's I think we're missing something like that there. Anyway.
This is going to be a whole lot of paperwork. Well, Commander, looks like my night's booked. You'll have to get to June on your own.
Will do. Good luck with Lee.
Oh, and on behalf of the non-corrupt side of the Canthan justice system, thanks.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm an idiot. It was right there in front of me. Some detective.
This isn't on you. What's tough about these situations is they don't parade around in purist masks. You get so used to someone, you miss their tells. Before you know it, you're used to those, too.
I wasted 12 years working for Usoku Incarnate.
You've done so much, and that's not gonna stop. Lee didn't make you a great detective, or a great man. You did.
Sorry about all of this.
At least now we can hold him accountable. Lee sure puts the criminal in criminal justice.
But he's right about you making a great minister. You represent Cantha more than he ever could.
Thanks. Doubt it's in the cards. Though he did set the bar nice and low for whoever's next.
Interesting that Lee was looking at Rama to be a successor despite the Kurzik heritage, which was definitely like acknowledged in this whole fight here. Because he was like, "You think you're telling me about eroded culture?" Like that's what when he said that. So interesting that despite being Ministry of Purity, he's willing to have Rama have a position of power. I mean, maybe he just recognizes merit to an extent, or maybe they consider the Kurziks just a relic of the past, and it's more about protecting from outsiders now or something. I think there's been another bot in my chat. Someone's just put in a comment that doesn't really make much sense. I feel like the occasional bot is the only thing that really watches these streams. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. Alright, Weight of the World. Where's that taking me? Oh, back there. Wait, where the hell am I going? June's estate. Oh, okay. Alright. I'm just gonna quickly run to the bathroom, I think. Be right back. Oh, I'm back and held the high. She's zooming. All right. Okay. Well, I guess we finally get to head to June's estate. With permission. I don't understand what's different now. Like, we had the disguise. I mean, I guess we have a new permit to travel back, but we had a permit to travel from the other place, and there's not anything. And like, fuck the rules anyway. We're supposed to be under arrest. Why wouldn't we just get a skiff and sail across? I don't understand why we've because it's like no one gets to June through Minister Lee because June's withdrawn to her estate. Now we don't have Minister Lee, so surely we would need Min or someone or Rama again. This kind of feels like a dropped plot line that they wanted to have this whole detective thing, and this would have been like, because like they're placing so much emphasis on the detective stuff. So I feel like and again, there's been some detective stuff, but nothing like, there hasn't been like a classic. There hasn't been like the classic like detective mystery. If that makes any sense. We've been doing. They keep saying, "Oh, detective work, detective work, detective work," but it's more like. It feels more like the same stuff we've always been doing, but going into the political government and the political entity and finding a secret conspiracy, that feels like more the classic detective storyline that they were going for, especially because Rama's at the center of that. So I feel like they designed, because they wanted it to have a big place in the expansion, they had designed a lot of stuff in Kaining around that story already, got crunched, and were like, okay, well, we're still working on the end part where you figure out Minister Lee is the guy you're looking for. And so... Oh? What's this?
What? Why am I here? Keith? Aurene?
This is bad, I think.
She's just barely holding it together.
Commander, why haven't you done what needs to be done?
Soo-won, is that you?
You must find a way to end this before...
We need you to hold on just a little longer. We're working on a solution.
There is no solution. We will not be undone.
Commander, look out!
Hey!
We heard your call, Commander.
Soo-won, please. You must fight it! There is nothing left to fight.
If the Void's made it to the deepest corners of her mind...
Then it's over.
No. I'll buy you some time, champion.
What are you doing, Aurene?
You must use it.
Oh.
Is it true? Do we have to kill her?
Yes, but not with all of this inside her. It would unleash the Void onto the world. And the world would not survive it. Go, champion. You must reach June. She's the only hope we have.
Oh, shit.
Aurene!
I'll stay with her. We'll hold this as long as we can.
You're sure?
No more questions. Go!
The cycle is ending.
Was that Aurene or her screaming? So I guess Aurene is like, and Cantha have kind of like invaded her mind as well.
I can't lose any more time. No more delays. No more entertaining doubters and petty disagreements. I need to get to June.
Shit. Alright, because Aurene's gone inside her mind to try and like suppress the influence of the void, keep soo-won sane. Cantha's helping her. Like, that puts Aurene at a lot of risk. Okay, through here. Wait, so is this whole thing? Oh no, surely not the whole thing is June's estate. Because there was like offices in here and stuff.
Welcome to the Cantha Report. This is Mireille reporting live from our studio in New Kaineng. Stay sharp, Cantha.
Okay. Wonder if June's gonna be in a similar state to my Trin when we found her.
You'd think the ministry be concerned their people are out here fending off pirates.
Okay, how do I get up? Is it this? Need one power charge. Guess so. Huh? Have I depowered the teleporter with that? Oh, okay. Hi. Jade Technology. Oh, you following me? Let's see, going further up. So this is June's estate. Weight of the world. There we go. Hopefully June didn't have any connection magically to soo-won. Oh, Casimir.
You made it! Commander, what happened?
Soo-won, she's lost.
Lost?
Overwhelmed by void. Completely. The way the world will be. Soon.
It won't. We will stop this.
We have to.
Come on, Timey's waiting. She's arranged a meeting with June, which is surprising, honestly, since as far as I know, June still blames you for what happened.
I mean, maybe we got through to her?
Timey, we're here.
All good. I'll let you in.
Why do I get the feeling that Timey's held hostage? I feel like the Eighth Blade story's basically done.
Welcome to the Estate o' June. Things are real bad, aren't they?
Yes. We need to start work on the extractor right away. Where's June?
Oh, inside. Right this way.
What happened?
Why am I not seeing a door?
It's got a bit of a trick to it. June likes to show off for her guests. Everything here runs on Jade Tech. Power down that battery, Commander.
Well, that was certainly flashy. This is where you've been working?
Yeah, even though the labs over at Junlai are better equipped. June says she does all her best work here. I'm not gonna question her methods. She's found so many applications for dragon magic. Been kinda awkward though, since she hates you, Commander.
Speaking of that, how did you get her to agree to meet?
Oh, agree?
Timey.
Commander, how did you get in here? How did you get past my security? Timey.
Oh, hi June. I was just coming to see you, and as you can see, I brought,
Gods, I was foolish to let you into my confidence. And Ambassador Meade? I vouched for you.
Lady June, I didn't know that I wasn't invited. If I had, I
Don't.
never would have...
I won't let you make a fool of me again.
Just listen. The world is coming undone. Soo-won's void will tear it apart.
Then I will figure out how to contain her. Alone. Now either remove yourself or prepare to be removed. That includes you, Timey.
God damn it.
Damn it, June. Would you listen to any voice but your own for 5 seconds? You need us.
Getting sick of the red tape. And now it looks like we're trying to assassinate the head of the Junlai Jade Corporation. Oh boy. Really wish we managed to get to her private quarters before, so we at least have her in sight and we could be like, no, shut up. And be like,
Timey, I thought you were going to brief June on the plan.
I tried, but she's got her own ideas. And whenever I tried to talk about you or the extractor, she shut me down.
So what now, then?
If we can make her listen, I'm sure she'll come around. We just need to find a way up to her workshop.
I could open a portal.
No. Not unless you want to portal your way straight into a cell block. This place is flush with anti-magic security. But it's also pretty easy to manipulate. June made those stairs disappear just by rerouting power from the batteries.
So if we redirected power back to them...
Exactly. There are batteries all over the place. Oh, and this place is connected to the JadeBot network, so you can launch them anywhere in here. I just need to authorize your credentials.
Well, good thing time has ingratiated herself here. Whoa. That looks like the place from Kung Fu Panda. Alright. Smaller mansions left wing.
Huh. I've never actually been on a tour of the whole house. Every day, June would say she was gonna take me, and then we'd get caught up in our work. The whole day would just, slip away.
I'm glad you've been having such a good time.
I'm sorry, Commander. I know I failed, but I've learned a lot, and June, well, she's brilliant. And despite the mild narcissism, she wants to do good. She can help us, and we can help her, and I know we can make her see that.
Okay. Alright. Papers left forgotten here. There seem to be reports on the investigation at the Young Reactor. June must have been reviewing them over dinner. Read the first report. You, June. We rarely see eye to eye, but it's in our nation's interest that we continue to share information on our respective investigations. Despite the repeated insistence of your new assistant, we've uncovered no evidence of Anka at the reactor. The idea that an outsider would weaponize your technology in a way that you hadn't considered is hard to believe. Even I had to admit, no one knows Jade better than you. What we've recovered is a log in which the pirate Ivan clearly states you were their mark all along. This very pirate has since been spotted in the company of the other suspects. Right. This is looking worse and worse. Thank you, Aetherblades. The cleanest explanation continues to be that the Dragon Champion used their dragon's magic. Your pet pirates betrayed you. That's where the facts lead. Right. So, it's looking more and more like we were in league with the Aetherblades. I mean, think about it. We crashed on their airships. So it looks like they think that we're basically in Anka's entire role in this situation, not just in terms of fucking up the reactor, but everything. And Ivan's stating that you were their mark all along. So what? They were just pumping June for information, trying to get information on Jade Tech. I mean, that would suit Anka's plan. And I guess, okay, so they've explained the extractor is specifically designed with Jade magic now. This is making more sense, because it's like they're talking about using Jade technology in a way that she hasn't considered. So, this is making a lot more sense now. I think they've explained the extractor. Because the extractor is designed to pump dragon... Jade Technology is designed to pump dragon magic, so this extractor is also designed to do that, and we know they've been using that in a way to pull dragon's magic out of it. Anka just designed a cannon that did it on a much larger scale, and that's how she was able to pull Aurene's magic out of it. So, in a sense, this is a genius combined with an Elder Dragon, because soo-won helped with the Jade Tech. That's actually managed to do this. So, the extractor is feeling less contrived now I think I like this now. And the investigation, how we had the storage thing from the extractor, like the battery with Aurene's power, I was going to say that makes a lot more sense as well, because the reason we had it was because we were proving, in a sense, that Jade Tech could hold, or that the technology we had could hold Aurene's magic, so it could be used by someone other than us. And it wouldn't have to have been us doing the thing. Alright, I think this is making more sense. These outsiders are not worthy of your trust. Do not let them fool you again. Minister Lee Hung. Right. Read the second report. Madam June, our independent organization did not contradict the findings of the Ministry of Security. I must apologize again for my failure to detain the outsiders earlier. At the time, their arguments seemed convincing. I've turned my attention to the containment efforts in the Jade Sea, and I've made my own alliances with outsiders as a result. Interesting. I must ask I must ask that you be careful. They've played us before. So I guess he's out there working with Jade, with like Cantha or something. Yeah. I wonder if this would have changed this, like I said, the argument seemed convincing if we had fought him. Leave him be. Time it.
Don't see any way to open this door. Could be the switch is on the other side.
It's kind of immersion breaking that I'm stopping to talk so much, but... but it's nice to make sense of the story and take my time. Okay. Alright, I need Jade battery to power this. What is that?
A shield? How do I make this go away?
Alright. Where was that one by the door? Can I take this? There's a battery there. And if Timmy says there's no way to get through that way. Is she gonna say anything else?
Maybe check it out with your Jade bot.
Oh. Okay, so I think I need 3 charges and then go through this way. Right. Let's open this back up. Okay. Okay, so I need charge. Where am I gonna get it? Alright, so pull this out of this door. Go through this one, and hopefully there'll be more charges through that way. Pull your remote control suit, the bot to scout the area. Okay, and so once I find... Is there a doorway there? Alright, so I'm gonna be doing some flying around.
I can't say I feel great about ransacking June's home.
I don't either, but she hasn't left us much of a choice.
True. But if we were hoping to make her trust us more, this might not be the best course of action. And if it doesn't work out, we are almost certainly being deported.
If the fabric of reality is around long enough for us to be deported, I'll accept it, happily.
Okay. Oh. Oh, wow. Did you just change our furniture like that? Let's keep going, I guess.
Commander, look out! We tripped the security again.
Maybe we'll be able to harvest some Jade batteries out of these guys. I think the story's doing a good job of making me feel the frustration, because people don't know us in Cantha. Because if something like this had happened up in mainland Tyria and we just said it wasn't us, aside from people like maybe Vanguard, who are few and far between, for the most part, it's just everyone be like, okay, it wasn't the commander. They've explained it was someone else. What do you need?
Memory wipe imminent.
Interesting that they memory wipe when they die. Whereas in Cantha, people are like, no, hang on, who the fuck are you? Problem is, June knows about Anka. My Trin told us and her about Anka, so she's being especially bullheaded here.
many mechs does she have in this house?
Probably a fair few. Oh.
Lady June's got quite the collection here. She's certainly decorated.
And she makes sure everyone who enters this house knows it.
I spent a little more time in court with her than you did, Commander. And I think I get it. The nobility won't let her forget where she came from. So she won't let them forget where she's gone.
Because so it seems that June is the bastard child of the Emperor. Which is why her sister's Empress and not her. And June's probably insecure about that because everything she's accomplished suggests that June is the way more, like, the way smarter of the two of them. So I get the feeling that June has, like, she's insecure about the fact that she's not the Empress. And despite the fact that not only she's clearly more capable, she's basically in charge anyway.
Look at the floor. What do you think that pressure plate does? Wait! Oh, wow. Nothing bad happened. Apparently, that's the one thing in this house not designed to kill us.
What if I get off it? Huh. Ah, I see. Stand on the pressure plate, use my Jade Bolt. Hello! I love controlling this thing. Down. Whoop, sorry. Take that. And let's look at this door first.
That'll take us back to the main hall. We haven't found any extra batteries, though. Maybe we should check that other room.
Thank you. Alright. Whoa! There's a lot of cannons. I'm gonna go in there in person.
Is this some kind of showroom? I wonder if they're working models. Oh, guess that answers that question.
Yep. Take them down one at a time, I guess. God, we are racking up some property damage here. What's the bet in the Living World season? Like, it's gonna be like, okay, congratulations, you helped us, but legally, you still owe everyone a lot of money. Fuck, ow, okay, that was racking up more damage than I thought it would. Okay, I need to get out of here. I can just get to the stairs. There we go. Right, glide across. Right. Wait for the next pulse. Ooh. And hi. Okay, I can jump it, that's good. Fuck. Fuck! Ah, damn it. Okay, those two cannons are both weak, I'll take them out. So testing out the range. Get that one from here. Come on. Come on. First up on it. Get this. What this? Anything there? Oh no, those aren't pressure plates, those are the stands for the thing. Right. Let's get this out. And take this. Right. Oh god.
Engaging hostiles.
Yep. Right. Well, I guess I open this now. And then... What about the one that's still in here? Can't do much about that. I'll take this. Right, is there one that requires just two? No. What if I put something down here?
Nothing happened.
Not enough power. Looks like there are 3 cells. We only filled 1.
Wait, this one? Let's go up. So there is something that requires just 2 power cells up there, which I think I can do. Oh god. Oh wow. Oh god. Oh. Not sure what happened there. Alright. So if I take this and this, and then go up here. Come on. Come on. Alright, then I guess there'll be something I can do in here. Is this the bedroom? Whose bedroom is this? Is this hers? Looks very childlike. Leave her. This is the main bedroom. Maybe she was raised here, or maybe she's got a kid. That was cool. Go down to this. Come on. Come on, let me... Nothing, okay. Not sure what to do here. Go up, no, down. Like, there's literally nothing here. Aside from a pressure plate, but I can't activate that. What the hell? Sure there's a battery or something. Can I interact with that? I guess I can, but it's to read, and I can't read it from here. What the hell? I'm very confused. Can I hit a dead end here? It's going in there did nothing. I need 1 more battery, but where the hell am I going to find it? I mean, what? I'm confused. Can I get another one from here? No? Like, I would need to get that one, but I can't. It's not possible. Is there one back here? It's a cool fish tank. I don't get what I'm supposed to do here, unless the one... Is there one in that? You want a crazy chandelier. I am genuinely stuck. I can't attack that. Even if I wanted to. What? I'm just surely I'm just missing something incredibly obvious. Check this room one more time, then I'll leave it. What? Alright, guess I'm not supposed to go up here yet, despite the fact it's the only place that can make use of 2. Okay. Bring this with me, I guess. I don't get this. So if I... Yeah, I can't go through here. It's not possible. Time, what the hell have you got to say?
Maybe check it out with your Jade bot.
I fucking have. There's... What? What the hell am I missing? Put a thing back here? Can I deactivate the security protocols in that room and grab one in here? Repluck, exchange scrolls for the covered artists from the Norn, the Giants, and the Syrian Shipping Mountains. What is it? Wait. Much of their culture remains a mystery today. Well, this age probably, because yeah, because their culture is very not mysterious anymore. What the fuck? Maybe if I can come out there. So, if I open this up. And then, I don't know, can I open this door? No? What the fuck? I'm at a total loss here, like 100%. Like, what is going on? Can't deactivate that because there's no lever anymore. I can't take this because I won't be able to get out. Is there a vent I could go through with my bot or something from another room? But it won't let me go between rooms. I can't take these down. Can the J-bot get in here? Technically, but it's just clipping. What the... I probably have to look this up. Like... What? I'm so confused. There's literally no way to get a third one. It's not possible. Like, they're all in places I physically need to be. Like... Like, the only one I can take is that, and it cuts me off from all the rest. But I need 3. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I don't want to look this up because I don't want to cheat, because I'm clearly just missing something obvious. But there's nothing. Like, wait, what's this? When I was on my glider, what was that? Give you a boost straight up. Huh. Oh. Oh, okay. Hang on. If I can do that. Wait, rebook. The maker boat cone. Moonlight spilled on the undulating surface of the river, and the thin boat slipped through it, causing a lot of darkness like an arrow to split in two. The mech lounged in the bow of the boat, and behind it the man rode. Beyond them, a swan swam across the swan glided across the lake. The mech scrambled out of its seat in her direction. It gripped the side of the boat, staring at the bird, and then reached out an arm in her direction, like the swans do, Hongi said to chuckle. The mech swung his head back toward him, paused, and then nodded. It dropped one metal hand into the lake, letting it drag. Hongji smiled wistfully. Aira used to do that. We came here when we were young, and I was courting her. Then he frowned, trying to remember how long it had been since he had been rowing on this lake, or any lake for that matter. How many years since he had allowed himself such a simple, satisfying pleasure. The mech's movements had been growing more laboured with every minute that passed. It seemed suddenly that it might tip right out of the boat toward the swan, so Hongji lunged forward to catch it and helped it settle back onto the bench. As he resumed rowing, he eyed the dull little jade core in the mech's chest, which flickered, threatening to give out. If that goes out, can I get it going again? The mech's cupped hand touched the grate in its chest, and then it shook its head toward Hongji. Should we find someone who can? Your maker? The mech shook its head, slowly but certainly. The blue discs of its eyes fixed on Hongji, and it gestured with a sweep of its arm that it took in the whole night of the sky. Then it gestured toward the lake of the swan in the distance. Finally, its hand rested over where its heart should be, and let out a long sigh of contentment. It set its other hand upon the man, patting it once, twice, and then let it rest there. Misty-eyed, Hongji took his strange little friend, and then the lake and thought again how many years it slipped away. I see. How very silly of me. Was like Bei Kung like the founder of the Jade operation? The Junlai Jade Tech? I think he was. So maybe it's like not a true story, but the implication is that the Jade Tech is sentient. There we go, you bastard. Alright. I can work with this now. Alright, so I think the reason I was particularly stumped with that... Oh, I need my own. One sec. I think the reason that I was particularly stumped with that is because I have not used the Jade bot to increase my gliding at all yet. Until like this mission, I had not bothered to do it. So I'm guessing for a lot of other players who've already been spamming that, that would not have been anywhere near as much of a hurdle. Up we go. Okay. Can I break this? Alright. Can I...
Wait, June has progeny?
Yeah, a daughter, son. That's a pretty normal thing for a person to have. You know, if you don't spend your time traveling around the world fighting dragons. Just saying.
She doesn't seem like the motherly type.
Well, I wouldn't say she's motherly, but that doesn't mean she isn't a mom. Her husband, Gi-moon, that's way more his thing. Nice guy.
Huh. Alright, read book. Okay. I was... Alright, so one on the Great Wave. Long ago, a hungry dragon woke up. Fearsome Zaitan emerged from a long sleep, intent of eating the whole world. His awakening caused a massive wave which tore across the ocean straight for Cantha. The people looked on in terror as it came their way. No one knew what to do. No one, that is, except for the salt spray dragon, Kunavang. She told the Emperor and Empress, I will get help, keep the people safe. And so noble Kunavang flew as fast as she could to the home of the great dragon Soo-won. Soo-won, she cried, we need you. A great wave is coming and it will wash away the people of Cantha. Hearing her words, Soo-won rose from the endless ocean and said, I will come. And together the two dragons flew to where the raging water now washed over Cantha. When they arrived, the flood had already destroyed the city of Kaineng, and the people were running as fast as they could, deeper into Cantha, the wave chasing right at their heels. With a sweep of great wings, Soo-won landed, placing herself between the wave and the people. She stared down at the oncoming water and commanded it, stop. The wave crashed right in front of Soo-won, as if an invisible cliffs now stood in front of her. The water raged, swirling and splashing, trying to get through. Then the great dragon gave a second command, retreat. The wave had no choice but to obey. It recoiled and slipped backward, slowly and gently, so that it could do no more harm as it retreated back to the ocean. The people of Cantha cheered for Soo-won, and they cheered for noble Kunavang. But Soo-won did not stay to take part in the celebrations. She slipped away with a promise that she would always be nearby, and that if another disaster should strike, she would return. Until then, she would rest. And noble Kunavang stayed among the humans, so that if time came, she could wake Soo-won once again. And the people of Cantha rested easy, knowing they had two dragons watching over them as they slept. Okay. Yeah, so Soo-won definitely...
Unauthorized access detected.
Hi. So I guess it seems Soo-won was... Oh. Okay. Alright, I'll just, you know... Alright, whatever. I'll take that. Put it here.
Never gets old.
Take this with me as well. Won't need it up here anymore. Right. I also love how my Asura referred to it as progeny. And it's kind of funny at the time he's like, yeah, it's normal.
How do I make this go away?
Yeah, I would love to know. The shield problem again. Okay. Little thing stored in Jade there. Now I'm back at square one. What? I'm literally right back where I started. Like, literally exactly the same situation as before. What? What? Come on. What do I do? Because I went through there and I figured that would do something. I would get back there or take down the shields or something, but nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh my god. Am I missing something important again? Some mastery that I haven't gotten? I don't get this. Is there something up here? No. Is that a blue orb? What? Oh boy. Alright, well I'm literally exactly back where I started, and there's no difference whatsoever. Because I don't know how to get rid of these shields. Okay. Let's see. There's nowhere to go, nothing to do. Getting sick of this now. Fuck me. Alright. I guess I take this back and maybe go back inside the room. I mean, there's the cannon in there. Maybe I could try and find a way to get the cannon to shoot the fucking shield. Maybe. What? No. Nope. Okay. Cool. So going through that whole section did nothing, and I still need a battery. Am I missing something? Is there a battery around here that I haven't found? Like, because I can't take that one. Like, what the hell? Come on. Honestly, this has been going on for ages. I feel like getting food or something. What the fuck? It's just... Like, I don't mind a puzzle, but what? I'm probably just dumb. Like, honestly, that's probably what this is. I'm probably just a fucking idiot, and I've completely missed something very important. Like, that's probably all there is to it. But honestly, I'm getting hungry. I feel like I'm gonna get food. Like, I'm considering just quitting the instance, because it won't take me long to replicate what I've done so far. I'll have a look around in the room where Timey is again, see if she has anything more to say. Then I'll Google how to take out these shields, because I get the feeling it's a mastery I don't have. Because that would explain it. Because hang on, let's have a look at something. This Jade bots, gliding booster. There was no obvious barrier to... Give me this. There was no obvious thing that said I had to have that mastery to even get up here in the first place. There wasn't. To have the gliding one. So, for all I know, there's another mastery here that I need. Let me see. Hang on. Jade Tech. Great Jade, what do I set a personal waypoint for you? Set a personal waypoint for me. There it is. Okay. Wonderful. Awesome. Because if I could set a personal waypoint, I could lock one out here, go in there, grab the battery. Like, that would be problem solved. Because I'm missing a battery and it's in this room here now. So I think I actually have to leave this entire instance, and this is ridiculous. Because if I could do that, I would be able to. I mean, it's possible. Like, do you have anything?
Maybe check it out with your Jade bot.
I did that, you fucking moron. No, there's nothing. Absolutely nothing I can do unless I could set a personal waypoint. Which I think I need to go out and grind the masteries to get. I mean, maybe I'd already have it if I'd been remembering to trigger the master experience as I went. But I didn't. One last look. No, I'm gonna look this up. I hate this. I hate it. Alright. Guild Wars 2, End of Dragons, Union's Mansion. One of the top results was glitch June's Mansion. Are they further ahead than me? I think they're further ahead than me. I think they're in the next room. Okay. What about farms? Yep, same problem as me, person. Now I'm stuck since I have 2 cells. Need 3 for the main hall door. Can't seem to get anything in the timing room. Solve. It's the kitten mirror. What I thought was a kitten mirror. Just gonna check that's not in here, and then I'm just gonna check it's not in here either. But a kitten mirror would be in the kid's bedroom, I assume. And that's where I can get to with 2. Watch this be just something incredibly obvious. Give me that. There we go. Let me see it. Mirror. A mirror. Where's a fucking mirror? Mirror? Nope. What the fuck, honestly? No mirror here. Okay, what? 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 There is no mirror, and the person right underneath in the comments says there's no mirror. Like, what the f... Aunt. Why? Is there a video of this? Okay, I'm just gonna watch someone go through it. Oh, God. Guessing about there.
I can't say I feel great about ransacking June's home. I don't either, but she hasn't left us much of a...
Okay, this person's about where I'm up to.
You think I don't see what you're doing down there?
And turned on some...
Like say, at some shields.
What?
Friendly, you just need to point them in the right batteries.
And turned on some...
Tampering detected. Secondary lockdown initiated.
She sealed off the batteries.
And turned on some pretty unfriendly looking lasers.
Nonsense, Kaz. All lasers are incredibly friendly. You just need to point them in the right direction, and they're happy to oblige. Like say, at some shields.
What? What?
Well, the good news is, we're getting close.
You're sure?
If we weren't, the house wouldn't be trying so hard to kill us.
Let's get this done, before it succeeds.
What we need?
Yes, detective?
Okay, so they're actually... No, they're further ahead than me. Okay, hang on. What? So you need the cannons to shoot at the fucking shields.
Commander, look out! We tripped the security again.
There are no cannons. There's no cannon down here. What the hell am I supposed to do then? I hate this. This is stupid. I mean, maybe I'm just an idiot. I probably am. Like...
Sure, everyone who enters this house knows it. I spent a little more time...
What? Okay, this is about where I'm up to.
You reason you don't see what we're doing down there? Or that I didn't have a backup security system?
I think it's bugged.
Secondary lockdown initiated.
She sealed off the batteries.
And turned on some pretty unfriendly looking lasers.
Nonsense, Kaz. All lasers are incredibly friendly. You just need to point them in the right direction, and they're
I think I know what's happened.
Like, say, at some shields.
I know what's happened. Alright. So, what's happened is a cannon was meant to appear, or maybe it did appear, when that Jade bot appeared. When I was... Okay, so... Essentially, when I came back into this room and that Jade bot spawned, there was a cannon or something. Like, because the video I'm watching someone else do this exact instance. There's a cannon that fires at them. Maybe it fired at me as well, but when the Jade bot goes down, the cannon disappeared, it seemed. You get the cannon to fire at this, that would open this, then I would have access to this door. None of that happened for me, so it's not possible for me to get through. Like, it's actually impossible. Okay. Alright, well I've just wasted, what, an hour of my stream on this? Thanks, AreneNet. Fuck me. Alright, well... Unless, maybe... Hang on. It's one tiny last fucking ray of hope. Maybe. If I can get those cannons to trigger again. Hang on, come out. Alright, so if I go down here... If I put the battery back in this room, and then walk back into the main room. So if I did this... Power up the defense system again. Take this. Then if I go back into the main room... Nothing. Okay. Nope. Alright, leaving the instance. Thank you, AreneNet. Thank you very much. Fucking hell. I'm gonna grab some food and do something else. Then I'm just gonna come back to the instance. But no, I've watched someone on video take out the shield on the fucking... Actually, you know what? Because they have the checkpoint saved, so I'm gonna back out and go back in. Maybe it'll unbug it. So that's the problem with, like, assuming I'm not, like... I mean, I watched it on someone else's fucking thing, so I know it's a bug. That's the problem with bugs in puzzles, because you don't know, am I missing it, or is it... Like, am I missing something important that's hidden, and I just need to figure it out? Or is it, or is the thing bugged? Like... God damn it. No, alright, it restarted the instance. Fuck this, I'm leaving. Thank you for watching the stream. This sucked. Bye.